There's a massive difference.
I'm just kidding.
Like, hey, fundamentally.
I was messing with Jeremy one time, and I was like, because he was posting.
Was that this whole week?
Well, yeah. But it was,
you guys had some words.
Did we? We had words?
Y'all had words, yeah.
What did you read about?
I don't know. I was just laughing the whole time.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I pay attention.
I don't know what you see or what you don't see. I feel like some of it's gold, and I'm always like, I wish Justyn would see this. But
I know.
Like, he's probably asleep or
It's
whatever.
just so busy because I'm sleeping. I hate you.
Oh yeah, but so you know how he does his like political memes and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, hey, what's a libtard? And then he was like, he just gave me like the actual like definition of it.
He should have just said you.
So I was like, oh yeah, this is one of those times whenever I told you about when I'm obviously joking, but he can't tell that I'm joking because of there's no context because it's like a text.
The written word.
Yeah. So
Our Lord and Savior.
yeah, because he just gives me like a actual definition or whatever, and I was like, oh well, what would the opposite of that be? And then I forgot what I said. Lib genius or whatever, and he's like, no, I think you don't get the meaning of the thing. And he's like, but it doesn't matter because it's just a meme now. Nobody actually uses that word anymore. And I was like, well, that's where you're wrong, you know. And he's like, somebody uses it, and I was like, yeah, me, yeah, no, I was like, no, probability speaking, somebody uses it, Jeremy.
He's probably so like I bet he deals with smooth brains all day, every day. So he's just used to just explaining.
I've been trying I've been trying to do this thing, but I haven't been doing it
This
well.
type.
Where I convey to him that like his circle is not the only like circle in the world. You know?
We had that combo.
He's like, nobody uses this anymore. I'm like, nobody that you talk to or nobody in your group, but people do.
Yeah, I kind of go by that mentality too, like where it's like, yeah, nobody does that,
No,
and like
you're wrong.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that statistically somebody will have to do it, but also it's like, yeah, but nobody uses it, you know.
But a lot of people probably do in different generations.
Sure, but nobody uses it. Like that's the mentality.
Like none of your friends is what you're saying.
Probably, yeah. Anybody
That's all
that I
that
know,
matters.
anybody I've ever seen is
All
like,
that matters.
and for libtards, I mean, I see people on Twitter use it, but it's always like,
Well, there you go.
boomer Republicans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, other things where statistically people use them. If I don't see anybody using them, it's like, yeah, nobody uses it.
Yeah, but you get how that's kind of like, not like, what's it called?
You better not say gay.
Like, no. Oh, dude, have you seen Community?
No.
Dude, there's this one guy, he's like the old guy of the group.
Mhm.
So it's like a bunch of people that are at community college. So anybody who's been in community college will tell you.
I heard Childish Gambino was on there.
Yeah.
Flappy!
Yeah, he is.
What's up, y'all? What's
He's-
up, buddy? How are you, my man?
So there's like normal age college kids, but then there's like a divorcee mother, and then there's like a guy who's there because he was a executive of a corporation, and they kicked him out. So he's like rich and old and racist and homophobic.
Is that John Lithgow?
I think so. I don't know names, but yeah, he's like one
Lord
of the,
Farquaad?
He's familiar. He's familiar looking. Like, hey, he's been in stuff.
So he's got a persona, huh?
I guess so.
What about the Asian dude?
The Asian guy. Oh, Mr. Chin. He's
Is that really his name?
yeah, that's his name on the show. He's the Spanish teacher.
Okay.
No, but so the older guy thinks that everything is just funny to like talk about gay, like stuff that's gay.
Yeah.
And then there's
Is it
one
not?
there's one part where
don't see
there's
why it
one
would
part
be.
where they're watching like a horrible movie and they're like they're like cracking jokes the whole time, and he's like wants to do it too, and he tries it and they're like, what the hell, you know, because he's like an old guy, he doesn't like get their references and shit. So he makes like a little group of, he takes the improv group and he's like, all right, let's watch this and y'all write jokes for me, and they're like,
What?
so he pauses it. It's like,
So he's just trying to fit in.
yeah, he's getting the next movie they're gonna watch, so that way he can have jokes ready. So that way he seems like he's funny or whatever. And then they're like writing jokes for him, and he's like, no, and he's like, no, he's like, none of that's funny, and he's like, I thought you guys were funny or whatever. And then like the girl's like,
You guys
okay,
were funny.
what if he says because you're gay? And then he's like, ha ha ha. He's like, no, that's funny. She like leans over, she's like, he really likes gay jokes. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, that's what it made me think of.
I might need to watch it. It's on Netflix now, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm watching it.
Did you know that like Yahoo bought Community and they were like premiering the new season on Yahoo?
There's a new season?
Well, this was like a couple years
Oh, okay.
back, yeah.
I'm wondering how that's gonna work because there's 6 seasons, but you only go to community college for 2 years.
Uh-huh.
So
Each season is 3 years. Wait, I'm sorry.
How far are you in it?
I think I just cleared
Each
season
season
1.
is 1 year. Why did I say 3 years? Wait, no. 3 seasons are 1 year. You know what I mean, all right?
Yeah, each season is 3 years.
Each season is one trimester. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, well.
It's gonna be a big episode, man.
What was I saying before this, though?
I don't know. I'm just talking.
Okay, well, never mind.
Just like you are.
What's up, Flapjack? Did we say what's up, Flapjack yet?
Yeah.
We did, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we said what's up, Flapjack. We did. Oh, Flappy, how you doing, man? I know he had some stuff going on, but he's a good kid. You know what they say. Flapjack's a good
Yeah,
kid.
Flapjack's a good
They
kid.
say he's a good kid. And
We said that to his mom.
yes, and she was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 16 and he's from the Netherlands.
Ah.
Netherlands.
Yeah. It's so funny because he was like walking with his mom on Sunday and he's like, she wants to talk to y'all. And we're like, put her on the show.
No, and
So we got his
Justin
mom on the show.
told her to eat his ass in Dutch.
Yeah, because we were like, what should we say in Dutch? And Jeremy was like, drive fast, smoke grass, eat ass. So
Yeah.
we translated it in Dutch and it's eet kont.
What'd she say?
I'm glad you remember it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
he just
little
typed in
weird.
the chat, wow. He said she keeps shaking her head too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's cool then.
She is cool, man. She's a sweet lady.
You just told my mom to eat ass.
And then
That doesn't mean hi?
I thought that's the like the universal sign. We're like dogs, right? So
Ate cunt.
we told her too. We were like, we love your son. He's great. She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, I give phone back to him now.
Yeah, she's Middle
Yeah, I
Eastern.
know you're lying.
That's how. Well, hold on. Oh, actually, okay, I give phone back to him now. That's
Have
pretty
you-
good, right?
Yeah, have
Oh,
you
yeah, they
seen?
speak English, right? In the Netherlands?
Barely.
Yeah, barely. Some of them more than others.
Like his mom more than him.
Yeah, but so this is just another testament to why we're the greatest country in the world. Is because like every other country learns
Preach, brother,
English.
preach.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Why test?
What?
Why test?
What do you
White
mean?
test? What do you mean?
Like Corona. Why test?
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You didn't hear Trump do that? You
What?
see that?
What did he do?
He was all like, why test? Then you're going to find more cases.
Oh yeah, he's like, we need to slow
Slow
down
down.
the cases.
Because the more... If you
Yo, Emerald Page,
He's
not
got a
at work.
point.
What's up, buddy?
Well,
How
you're
are
not
you?
at work. Oh yeah, because you're on vacation.
He's on vacation.
and you're probably
Yeah.
hungover right now.
Vacation's all he's ever wanted. Vacation's a happy getaway.
Yeah, vacation.
I'm here, boys. What's up, buddy?
What's up,
You
my
guys
baby?
are probably very, very hungover. I bet Flappy's hungover too. I bet he snuck.
know,
I
right?
bet he snuck a couple of
Shit, I'm hungover.
Alka-Seltzers. You know,
Alka-Seltzer. So yeah, I have like a bubbly water.
he's like, I think this is alcohol.
Yeah, 8 cunt.
Yeah, nope. Bright as the sunshine. All right, he's definitely hungover.
Dang. Dude,
Oh man, they had
Hey,
the big episode 100 last night.
were you on after Reed,
NIG podcast.
after Reed won the first game they were playing?
Dude, I was on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then we had to go put Orion to bed. But Reed was slamming ass
Slamming-
all over town.
Dude, so this is the first time I've ever seen Jeremy so angry. He's not a good sport.
What were y'all playing?
Good. They were playing. It's like a Mario Party PC game. Like it's the same exact mechanics as Mario Party, but like you have these different
It's
weirder
like-
looking characters, and
yeah.
there's like zombies and stuff. Like it's like an upgraded version of that.
It's like a
Teenage version.
teenage version. There you go.
It's exactly what it is. Yeah, there's zombies.
Zombies, there's blood.
Cacti. There was some cacti there. Pummel Party. There you go.
Ooh, is that
That's what it's
blood?
called.
Oh, is that blood? Oh. Yeah, it actually looked like a lot of fun, but Germany was so angry. And
Did you see him roll for Reed?
Huh?
Because Reed went to go get them beers and he goes,
Oh yeah.
and then he rolled for him and got like a 1 or something. He's like, and then as soon as Reed came back, we're like, Jeremy cheated. He cheated.
yeah.
Snarks.
Dude, I mean, come on. We're Team Reed here. On this podcast, we are Team Reed. You know what I
Team
mean?
Reed, bro.
Did you see how like every time someone would win, I'd be like, Team them? And then Dave was
Oh,
like, he
yeah.
needs to make up his mind. Nah, man. I'm playing both sides so that I always come
They're
out
like,
on
is
top.
anybody Team Matt? I was like, I'm Team Matt, and I'm Team Dave.
Well,
just,
Matt
just
didn't
not
win
Jeremy.
any game, so
I'm just not Team Jeremy.
but Jeremy won maybe one game.
I'm still
The-
not
the
I'm still
entire
not,
night, though.
I'm still not Team Jeremy.
Like the whole night. I thought he was good at games because he's on a gaming podcast, but
What the fuck is
the
this?
dude basically has like cerebral palsy. You know what I mean? I'm on Team IDIOTSYNCRATIC. Oh, that's my boy right there. That's my boy right there. You know what?
Throw that bitch out.
Throw that bitch. Yeah, throw that bitch out. That's why we like you, Reed. That's why we're Team Reed because I mean, if you're Team us, we're gonna be Team you. That's just how it works. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you
Well,
pander to us, you can do
Unless you
whatever.
lose.
If you lose, dude, we're gonna turn
mean,
on you so
if
quickly.
you guys saw the episode with Cameron Clark, Justyn was like, "Why do you suck?" And he was like, "Well, I think that Alex is funny." And I was like, "I like this guy. He sounds like good people."
Yeah, he did that in my DMs though. He's like, your co-host is funnier than you.
Oh.
I was like, all right, boys, ready for some music?
Why am I quiet?
We're gonna speed this one up a little bit today because we got a very special guest coming on, Mr. Asterios Kokkinos.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have that bitch little boy on.
Asterios
It's been way
Kokkinos.
too long, but here goes some music.
Hey, where's his picture? We gotta not have it under there. Have it up front.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Yeah, go
Oh, I've seen
Put
his
him right here.
picture.
Nels gonna cover this.
So what? There you go. Now it looks like we pray to him every morning.
This is our shrine, dude. I pray to a $2 bill, a Naruto, and the Hollow Empire playing cards.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. So this is Chino from Deftones, his side project,
Yeah.
and it's like witch house, but also like kind of hip hop, but also like indie-ish a little bit.
Is
but
witch house
kind
a
of
genre?
Like, yeah,
Never heard of it.
and I don't like it, but I like this a
I
lot.
think I can tell what it is by
I don't hear the hip hop in it.
Mysticism. Listen to that beat.
beat.
Are you kidding me? Listen to that 808. You think they put that in witch house?
Yeah. Okay. Not bad.
You gotta transform, baby. You gotta transform.
It's kind of weird.
It's weird, right? Listen,
It's not bad though. I like it.
and it's just basically anything that Chino Moreno does, I'm all for. You know,
I don't like a lot of the like instrument tones, but I
like that guitar right there,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah, but I like the some of its parts.
Sure.
Of like I don't think. Well,
If you picked it apart, you could pick out things you don't like,
Besides the beat, yeah, I don't really like how they sound.
Yeah.
But I like how they all sound together.
and then some sweet ass harmonies. You know,
Yeah. It makes me feel like more modernized version of like
Marlon Manson.
2005
I was gonna
to 2009 horror films.
living there, girl.
Yeah.
Right.
Or no, sorry, like 1998 to 2005 horror films.
So like Devil's Rejects and like the
House
haunted
of Wax.
House of Wax.
Classic.
I remember that movie being really scary, but it probably isn't, right?
Or like
Why you look at me like that?
if they made Queen of the Damned, but like today,
Oh damn, dude, that's
Oh, yeah.
really far back. That's
is
like
it really?
97.
Is
No,
it?
it's not.
I think so. It's before
got
Aaliyah
that-
died.
No, I think it's in 2000.
When did she die?
I thought Aaliyah died like late 90s.
We have computers.
Why would we use them?
I don't know.
No,
It's a good point,
I
though,
wanna say
right?
like 2000 I want to say 2000.
2000?
Okay, so do I look up when Aaliyah died or when
No.
the movie was?
Both. Put
Both,
them
yeah,
both in the toolbar.
Okay,
There's gonna be one singular
When
question.
did-
Aaliyah died,
I don't know how to
and when
spell
was
that.
when was Queen of the Damned made?
How do you spell
That's
it?
gonna be the whole question.
Oh, that's why people say Aaliyah. I always wonder why people say
Because she's
that.
got 2 A's in her name, right?
That's why, yeah. 2001, you fuck.
Oh,
She died 2001.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. She
Oh,
saw the
damn.
millennium
Damn, I thought she. Hey,
or the end of it or the new one.
you want to move that back over this way?
Yeah.
That
Where does it go?
umbrella. Let's see. Let me look how it looks. That's why you're so dark. So bring it here. I'll do it for you. You entertain the crowd. No.
I got it, mijo.
This takes me right back to when I was a little kid trying to help my dad fix cars, and he'd be like, "Okay, get that wrench and take that thing off," and then I'm like doing it, and he's like, "No," and he's like, "Yeah, just give it to me."
Yeah.
He's like, move.
yeah. Okay, so Aaliyah died August 25th, 2001.
Rip.
Selena died in 1995. Maybe you got them confused.
I know the difference.
They have like the same size lips.
Holy shit, you're right.
It's not racist because one's Latina.
I didn't think it was racist. I just like, yeah, I can picture.
Yeah,
him,
Tupac
Can you
Shakur
imagine
died.
kissing?
Can you imagine them kissing? They can't even like get their tongues together because their lips are like blocking.
I
like,
know, right?
Their
Yeah.
tongues don't reach.
Yeah.
Tupac Shakur died in
Tupac Shakur.
1996. So
96.
those are fun facts.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. Maybe I got Aaliyah confused with Tupac. I mean, because you can see why, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Excuse me?
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Because they're
Okay.
both like...
Whoa, so this came out right before she died. Whoa, did she die on the set like Brandon Lee?
No. I think she died before it was released, right? When the movie came out.
Yeah, she did. It came out
So
in
she finished filming.
2002.
Yeah, she finished filming.
But that means that like, yeah, they were filming it and then she died.
Yeah.
She got done with it. And, you know what I mean?
She laid down and never woke up. That's
Yep.
sad. That's sad.
So when did it come out?
2002.
Oh.
That was close. No, she died in
She
2001.
died at 1, yeah, you're right.
Idiot.
Came
I
out,
guess you're right. Only one more time.
came out posthumously.
I'm just counting them.
Just keeping score. All right, boys, you ready to start the show?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
time. Woo! That's how we do it. We start the show on a sad note, man. On a sad note, talking about people dying, son.
But now we're up. We're up.
You know
now.
what I mean? I don't know. I'm still kind of sad. Anybody else still kind of sad?
No.
It's kind of a sad thing, right? You know?
Not
right?
at all.
Like tragically taken.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
How'd she die?
I forgot.
Well, AA is in her name, so American Airlines. You know what I mean? That's what happened. It's so sad. It's like she was destined to die that way, and it's just so terrible. Whoa! Welcome back to the show.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh my God, it's your boys.
We're us.
Look
We're
at
here.
us. This is us, man. It's just us.
It's just us
Emerald
being
Page
us.
says, "Get over it." I can't.
Get over it, Justin.
I couldn't even remember the year she died, man, and that is a travesty in and of itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You feel me?
thought she died the same year Selena died.
No, I said 90. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I did. You're right. Yeah, I did. I did say that. I was thinking about Tupac again. They're
Oh,
all
yeah.
like interchangeable, you know? It's your boy coming back with big ass episode 139, son. 139. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. We got a bunch of special guests today.
Yeah.
Not you. But over there, I mean, you know, it's me. It's your boy, it's your
you.
host.
It's over
I'm
there.
hosting the odd
Yeah.
episodes because it's what
The
I do,
odd
you know?
ones.
Because like I have an affinity for odd numbers, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're,
like,
you're a little odd.
I don't know if that's why, but like there's an affinity there. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's it's my moon sign, or it's like my what's the other one? Sunrise sign.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like
the odd number.
Jupiter rising.
Yeah, you know how there's like one that's like a 69.
Yeah.
That's an odd
Oh,
number.
because you're the year of the mouse, right?
You think so?
I don't know.
I thought it was the year of the dragon, or like the
well, if you watch
Komodo dragon.
Fruits Basket, the mouse is the cool kid.
That's me then. I think I'm the
Yeah.
year of the mouse. Yeah.
You're the year of the mouse.
But also that's like that show is not. I don't think I'm into it. Right?
what?
I don't know if I'm going to be into it.
It's
just
we
kinda
can
high
just end
school
the
drama.
conversation there, and
Why
we
would
don't
we
have
do
to
that
keep
though?
talking about it.
I kind of want to delve a little bit deeper just to see what.
Don't ask
what
my
you're in.
opinion.
I listened to Happy Music playlist on YouTube to get less.
A list?
Didn't work. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know what. Did you bring up Aaliyah?
No.
It was probably him, right?
I think he did. I think
probably
I
him.
think, yeah, I think you did.
Piece of shit. I don't know why you do that. Yo, Fruits Basket is my jam. And I got my little boy over there, Alex, big boy looking ass, Soto.
I kind of do wonder what cum tastes like, though.
Bit.
Yeah, tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Hey, but you know why I'm not gay?
How
you
come
know
you're
what
not
makes
gay?
me not gay?
What makes you not gay?
Because I'll never know. You know, I always wonder, but I'll never know.
Yeah, but you'll never. Yeah, I don't know. But you'll never know
Well,
if
you
you're
could
straight
know.
either if you don't take the patented idiosyncratic gay test. You know.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with never knowing.
I've done it like 50 times already, man, and
Yeah.
I feel comfortable with where
So
I am.
you know what cum tastes like.
I do.
So Flapjack, clip that.
Don't clip it. Listen to me, all right?
Clip
you
it.
Get no money
Send
if
it
you
to
clip
me.
that. You get no
Send
money
it.
if you clip that.
He has one of me. I need one of him.
Oh, we have 138 episodes of me saying shit that you could take from. Like, let's just build.
Yeah, but now it's easier. I just say Flapjack, clip it, and he sends me that little thing. I don't have to fucking.
That is pretty cool, though.
Spend time downloading the whole episode,
You know what I
and
do?
converting it to audio.
I email myself like when I'm listening. I'm like, oh,
Timestamp?
timestamp this one. Alex says this, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get home and clip it. yeah. I get really excited about that. And we got our big ass boy Raul back on the show.
I feel part of the group because my hair's colored.
There you go,
Yeah,
boy.
we got colored hairs.
You look like the bride of Frankenstein.
Okay. You don't like it?
Let me pull it up so you can see.
yeah.
Yeah. Bride of Frankenstein. What's her name, by the way?
Bride of
Does she have a name?
Frankenstein?
Is it just Bride?
You remember those thumb creatures from Spy Kids? I think like 3D or some shit.
There you go.
Maybe Spy Kids 2.
There you go.
Well, she can get it.
She can get it. Dude.
What about him?
Though?
Can he get it?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody.
I mean, those bolts got to be
All
for
right.
something, right?
Everybody does have the ability.
Everybody has
Probably
the
has a
ability to
personality.
at least get it.
Whoa, dude, go back.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Let me go and type back in.
Bro, she looks like Becky G, dude. You're a
Yeah.
reggaeton guy, right?
Sure.
Why Why would you think he's a rape?
Yeah.
You
I
know
was
of
about to
it.
say that.
Look, bro, that's Becky G, son.
If anything,
Whoa.
at that angle, I thought she was
I don't know who
Like,
Becky
what's
G
her
is.
name from Bellatrix or from Harry Potter?
Bellatrix Lestrange?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
She,
if you're right here and you're looking at the
your
picture,
eyes must be broken, dude.
yeah, they're like this.
Oh, you mean that chick that bones that guy on Fight Club?
She
And
kinda
she
looks-
bones him a bunch of times, but he thinks that she's boning him different times.
Charmed cast. She kind of looks like what's her name from Charmed, right?
Charmed.
This one right here. This one.
Oh, my
I
girlfriend.
never even watched
See what I mean?
it.
She kind of looks like her. Rose Galifianakis, I think her name is. What's her name?
Oh, is it McGowan?
Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
There we go. We just figured it out. That's
Yeah.
how we do it. That's why we started the show, so we can figure out what all these actors are.
I don't know how, but I know like actors' names
Actresses.
that I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Actually,
But, like, you don't know their faces,
I don't
but
think
you know
I
their-
don't think that's PC anymore, bro.
To know their actresses.
Yeah.
That's why I said actors. He said actresses.
I said actors, which is it's
Is there
it
like
could-
a
it
U
could
in
be
there?
anybody, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like an auteur, right?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Or like you can't say comedian. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because that's a girl comedian.
You can't. What did you just say? You say the G word?
Girl?
Oh, you bigoted piece
Well, I'm
of
just
shit.
saying, like you can't
bigoted
put that
piece
on the
of
bill.
shit.
You can't put that on the bill because it won't sell tickets because girls aren't funny.
Dude, if anything,
I'm just kidding.
I would buy the tickets just to see if she was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people buy the tickets because it's better to look at than an ugly funny guy, right?
That's true. Fat, ugly, sweaty guys like Tom Segura.
Yeah, but he's hilarious.
But give me a girl though. You know what I mean?
You know who I want to see the most? Like a semi-attractive, creepy-looking guy like Chris D'Elia. You know what I mean?
Dude, what do you think of all that shit that's happening with him right now?
No, I didn't hear about it.
You didn't know?
No, I heard about
Oh.
it, but I didn't actually like hear the
Delve
stuff.
into it?
Yeah, I heard other comedians that I listened to talking around it. So I was like, "What happened?"
Like Shab and what's his name?
Yeah, or no, I think so, dude. I forgot who.
Fighter and the
I think
Kid?
I heard Bobby Lee
Yeah.
talking about it.
Oh yeah, Bobby Lee and his
Dude, if anybody would be talking about it, it's Bobby Lee, right? That guy talks about everything. You know,
Yeah,
anything.
it's just
Have you seen
Remember
that?
when he was like, I was raped when I was 10, and then
Oh,
Brian
yeah.
Callen couldn't stop laughing.
Is that funny? He's like, is that funny?
Funny.
No,
he goes, I was held down and forcefully raped, and then he's like, bro, you can't say that.
but he always makes a joke about it though. So
Well, he talks about it
I know.
every single.
He always
every time he's
jokes
come
about
on
it.
your mom's house, he mentions it.
it's also way funnier. Did you say the video
Of that.
of that?
Yeah, I did.
good. It's more funny.
He was
because,
he was doing his
he
best not
starts
to laugh.
laughing and he's like, I can't do the face because that's racist.
Well, holy, clip that racist face he just did.
Bobby Lee just looking at him and he kind of tilts his head. He's like, "Why are you laughing?"
Actually, let's pull it up. I have to see it again.
No,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Y'all need to pull up the clip of Chris D'Elia like realizing when they were talking about it.
I did see that.
You see it?
Yes.
He's like,
wait a minute.
Hey, wait. So what were the allegations? Like, what happened? What?
he's sexting little girls.
What? For real?
Okay, well, apparently he was
Allegedly.
grooming, but what he was doing was like he would reach out to them. He'd be like, "What's up, baby?" And like he'd be talking to them, and then they'd say, "Oh, I'm 16 or 17." He'd be like, "Okay, bye." And then he would come back when they were 18, which is like
Oh.
perfectly okay, which is completely fine.
He just waited for the date.
Yeah.
He's like, when do you turn
Who
18?
would not do that? I don't know. I don't understand like what the big issue is,
Yeah,
but it's
and
just
how
like
is that
everybody's so
grooming?
sensitive. Okay, so I don't know if he was like behind the scenes still talking to them or whatever, but like the screenshots that they showed, he talked to them, found out how old they were, ceased communication entirely, and then like on their 18th birthday basically came back like, "Hey, what's up, baby?"
Okay. Well,
What's up, girl?
completely.
They're like, he's like Quagmire.
with no context to the situation, if that's all that's happening, then I think it's fucking stupid.
I agree.
Right. Yeah.
It's cancel culture, but
But
then again,
I don't know if there's more to it, you know?
where's that episode at? I typed in Bobby Lee rape fighter and the kid.
Because like, how is he supposed to know when he texted them originally? You know?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
You can't tell.
Exactly. Well, so it's really hard to. Oh, here we go. Childhood story. Is this the one?
His face.
When I was in when I was 9, I got molested by a guy with Down syndrome.
Don't laugh, Brandon. I'm not laughing.
Why'd you laugh?
It's just
That's fucking rude.
It's such a curveball.
I know. Can I just say something? I'm gonna say it again, and if you smile, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. But
No, I'm
hold
being
on.
real. If you smile,
All right,
I'm gonna fucking leave.
hold on.
That really fucking
All right,
broke me.
No. All right, hold on.
All right, so
Give me a
I swear to
second.
fucking God, dude.
Give me a
I will leave,
second.
Chin Chin.
All right, hold on.
You can't make a joke and
That's his name.
All right, but
that's not his name.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Chin Chin.
Chin Chin.
All right, give me a
From
second.
the Fighter and the
Give me
Kid
a second.
podcast.
All right.
I just wasn't ready
anybody
for
who's
that.
wondering.
I understand. I'm gonna say it again, and if you smile, I'm gonna leave.
Well, don't.
They're trying so hard.
Right now, smile.
All right, just hold on. No, because then you're gonna laugh. Don't laugh.
Don't
Seriously.
laugh. Get serious, B. He's opening up here.
When I was, you ready? Don't cover your mouth though either. The thing is that I'm telling you something that's like I'm vulnerable about
I know,
it, and I'm
man.
expressing
I'm trying to
a
be
truth
cool.
to you.
Hey, dude, you
And-
gotta get serious.
And if you cover your mouth, I just feel like you're laughing.
Nope, let's do it.
All right.
This is-
So when I was 9, I was brutally molested by. Okay.
You can't say brutal because that's a curveball. Because don't say curve. And look at Chin now. Don't
It's not a curveball.
don't say brutally.
He didn't
Yeah.
add to
All right.
All right, don't add.
It goes
I
on.
don't think Justyn would laugh if he was told that.
It's a long clip, but it's hilarious.
If there's anything I can't hold in, it's my laugh. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. It's so hard.
Bring it
it's
back.
so hard, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like,
But he knew what he was doing.
Like laughter, like by character of laughter.
Oh, yeah.
is outward. you know?
Involuntary.
Yeah.
Also, it's not my choice to laugh at it.
Yeah, you don't choose to laugh. If you do, then it's
It's not a
fake and
laugh.
It's almost always obvious.
Then it's just coughing, basically,
unless-
on purpose.
Unless you're like super good at it.
Hey, it's them boys. What is
It's
up,
them
Jeremy?
boys.
Dude,
What's
I
up,
saw
Jeremy?
you get literally brutally raped.
Hey Jeremy,
last
did you
night
lose?
multiple
Did you
times.
lose some more after I got off, or did you?
Hey, let's be honest. Probably.
Did you break anything in there?
Congrats, man. Honestly, seriously, congrats on episode 100, you guys. That's a milestone achievement. That's a
Congratulations.
huge achievement. And I'm so glad Jeremy lost every single one of those games. Yay! So excited.
Dude, he
Nah, I
was so
didn't break
mad.
it.
He was yelling at Reed, and Reed's face. Reed was like, he was yelling at the back. Shut the fuck up, Reed!
They were talking about Mario Party.
Like that, like for reals.
They're talking about Mario Party, and Jeremy was like, I have absolutely threatened Reed's life over Mario Party.
Oh yeah. And I thought that was just a funny joke, but then as I
No,
kept
it's
watching later
probably-
on, I think he has.
It probably happened, dude.
Literally
Yeah.
has done
I
that.
think Reed.
reals.
Actually, I think Reed is dead, and he has. Jeremy grabbed his phone, and he's on Twitch right now as Reed, just so that the jig won't be up yet. You know, like he's got at least a couple hours so he can be on here and he can escape.
This reminds me of a crazy story that happened.
his alibi is like,
happened to
look,
me
he's on
yesterday.
Twitch.
You want to know something fucking
Yeah.
weird that happened to
Tell
me?
me.
And
Tell
I
me.
don't know
Bend
how.
over. Tell me about it.
Somehow I got on my laptop, and I haven't hung out with Danny in forever. Somehow my Twitch on my laptop was signed in as Damn It Danny. So my first comment on there was from Damn It Danny's account.
That was you.
Yeah.
I thought it was Danny. It said
Right?
E Big 100.
Yeah, I said that.
You should have stayed on it.
I know. Well, I thought about it, but then I was like, I don't know. I was I kind of felt weird because you know how I had all those issues with like my fucking shit getting hacked.
Yeah.
Remember? So I was like,
You've become the hackist.
no, this is what happened.
The hacking
When-
transferred to you like a
No,
virus.
I just immediately like I saw something that could potentially be funny, and I had PTSD from that time period of my life, and I was like, I shut my laptop and ran out of my
It
house.
just turned you off of the whole
But
thing.
it didn't go to sleep.
It didn't. No,
Oh, that's true. Piece of shit.
it doesn't.
I hate that.
It doesn't download in the background.
I
or
don't
whatever it's
understand why
called.
Windows laptops can't just go to sleep when you close them. Just suspend everything and don't shut down and don't just keep running so that the battery runs down in 3 hours. And don't just shut down completely so that
Well,
it's
this-
instead of me just closing it, I could have just shut it down.
No, this one does like not run out of battery. It will like. I don't know what the right word is. I guess suspend, right? But I want it to still run background processes.
Rest mode.
Yeah, rest mode. Like on if you have a PlayStation 4,
A paleo
you put it into
station.
rest mode. That's what I want my laptop to do. It does
got
not
you.
do that.
All right, well, let's go ahead and talk about last week's big ass episode, pre-Mama Donna, episode 138, son, where your boy talked about the PS5.
Ooh.
We had some
Yep.
breaking news too. Nobody
PS5.
knew about this.
Nobody knew about it.
Nobody?
Comes out in November.
Nobody.
And also the other breaking news: Project Athia,
Nobody.
Final Fantasy 16,
And I
like
don't.
wolf in sheep's clothing.
I don't think that's true. Though.
We made a bet. Yeah, so we got another bet going.
How much?
Our pride.
Ah.
Hey, do you have the
we're doing-
trailer?
The trailer for Project Athia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
No, I don't watch trailers. You know
Oh,
that
you're
about
one of
me.
those.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
I respect that.
Actually, I started watching trailers because of this podcast. Because like we would talk about some movie trailers, so I'd be like, I guess I'm gonna watch it now. You know what I mean? For like the Avenger movies
Check
and stuff.
this shit out. 5-hour stream though. We played Gang Beasts after Pummel Party. It was great.
No, he
Nice,
said
man.
Grenine. Oh yeah, wait. Is Pummel Party
Luminous
wait,
Productions?
Which one's which? Is Gang Beasts the one where
Check
you
it out,
grab
dude.
each other and you're all wonky and
Oh, I did show you this.
Throw each other off
I showed
the
you this
thing.
last time. Last episode. Remember this?
All right, well now
She's got a Reeboks on.
yeah now ride.
There's that thing.
Yeah, is that supposed to be like Fenrir?
Yeah. She's got a Leah lips.
Oh, she do got a Leah lips.
Oh, she do.
She will rises. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what this is? This is the see, she's got nature magic. She runs around like Noctis.
Structures.
Okay, see, I don't think that a pokey rock in the ground means that like it's from the same game that has another pokey rock in the ground.
But it's like exactly the same. Like I feel like those landmark type things. The
Those
Fabula.
exist in nature.
Fabula Nova Crystallis or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
it's like
the
13,
universe.
15, type 0 or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just part of it. Like this is part of the same sub genre of Final Fantasy
Yeah,
games.
but those things aren't in Type 0 though. Even though it's the same universe.
But it's a different like
World.
what is that? Yeah, it's like a different world though. It's like
Yeah, I
a
know. Same
time
universe,
traveling. Yeah, it's true.
No, they don't time
I
travel.
guess in Type 0?
Yeah, no.
No, they don't. No, they're it's reincarnation, right? yeah, they keep-
kind of, sort of.
Yeah, and then, like-
well, because like
They're trying to retrieve their memories as they play or like as they go on, something like that. I only played a little bit
I
of
don't
it.
remember anymore. But
I didn't like it.
They're almost
I don't
like
like the
Seed.
gameplay.
They're almost like Seed. Like it was like a group of teenagers
Yeah,
that were
with
like
their little red capes.
Elite,
They're card captors is what they are.
like military, whatever, some shit.
Let's see. It's not weird enough to be Final Fantasy 16. It looked pretty weird. I
So
don't know.
Jeremy, you agree with me that it's not Final Fantasy 16?
Oh, you guys finally friends again?
No, we're not. But
Final friends again?
No, we're friends.
16?
We're friends.
Final
I'm just
Friends
gonna
16?
whoop his ass. You know what I mean?
At what?
And he's gonna get all mad, and he's gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up, Reed!"
And you're gonna be like, "That's not my name."
Yeah, I know. He's gonna like yell at me at the back of my head. Oh, I'm gonna do like Reed does. Oh.
That'll be. I'll be the new Matt, but I'm not gonna be there sitting quietly like, "Yeah, get him, get his
You have
ass."
to wear a hat and like
Dude,
be watching Golden Girls.
he looked like he was like zoned out the whole time.
I wonder if he was really high.
It's like that the whole time. Did you see it?
Yeah.
I was like, "Man, you okay, buddy?"
Yeah.
But yeah, we had some exclusive stuff on there on that episode. I can't say it right now because we'll probably get taken down by the FBI. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can go back and listen to that episode to figure
Check
out.
it out.
There's so many things that we leaked about the PS5 that nobody else even knew about. I don't even think Sony knows about.
Nobody
these
knew
leaks,
about
man.
it,
You know what I
no.
mean? And then Alex talked about Sabaton. We rated Flapjack's favorite band.
Yeah.
We rated some of Jeremy's metal stuff too.
Jeremy also likes the band Sabaton a lot. So
Oh, he does. I don't remember. I didn't finish the episode.
he was like, "Wait, you didn't even listen to the whole song."
Yeah, I mean, it like for me, it's like TV shows, right? Like I give it the pilot, and if I don't like that, then I'm done with it. So for like a song, which is a much shorter amount of time, it's like if I don't like the first like 5-10
Intro?
seconds, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need
Only
like the
5
whole
to 10
thing.
seconds?
Yeah, I don't need like the whole
I'll give
thing.
a song
you know?
Give it 30.
a chorus,
Yeah.
like up to the chorus.
I just feel like if the intro and the verse and maybe even the pre-chorus aren't up to par, then the chorus won't like save it for me. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think for me it might. I really get hooked by hooks, as it were.
Yeah. And then can you just like slough through everything to get to the chorus
Yeah,
and be okay
all
with
that
it?
is like me just getting excited for the chorus. to come
You're just
again.
getting pumped. You're like,
Here comes
oh
the chorus.
shit, here
Here it comes.
Yeah,
Here it
And
comes.
it's trash.
T minus 2.5 minutes where I'm there.
Hey, there's this one A Day to Remember song that I listen to, and like the rest of the song is good too. It's not a bad song, but I specifically put it on when I
Specifically.
want to hear the breakdown.
Oh my god! Do you just skip to the breakdown?
No, I was listening to the whole song.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's not a bad song.
Yes, to
Oh, well,
build it
there you
up.
go. Yeah.
But like what makes it is the little, and it's also like
breakdown.
a 5-second part of the breakdown that I.
That's not even the whole breakdown.
Yeah, I mean the whole break. It's a breakdown, you know.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But
But yeah, that was the most contentious interest we've brought on the show by far to date. By far. And we've brought on a shit ton. I brought on a Macho Mojito as my interest one time,
Yeah.
and that went over a lot better than us rating their favorite bands.
me and Raul threw up though, so
Yeah.
I
Oh.
feel like nobody threw up that episode.
But y'all weren't mad at me, and you came back.
We came back.
came back.
We got over it.
Yeah, pretty
We got over
quickly.
it.
Yeah, and then you saw
Well, I
the
had to, 'cause,
hilarity in it.
I'm half of the show, so I have to come back every week.
That's true.
So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You have to.
yeah,
Don't
and then
ever
you
forget
kept playing it.
Don't ever forget.
Kept playing it. And
Yeah.
kept playing it.
Yeah.
And then every new guest we had, you're like, "Did you see this?" And
Did you
they're
see
like,
this?
"Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it already." You're like, "I'll play it."
Yeah, I was just wanting to see
Yeah.
if you want to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the
You played it so much that I was desensitized to it, where I don't even gag anymore when you put it on.
oh well, good. See, that's what it's all for. This whole thing
For
was an
my
experiment to try and make you to
desensitization?
stop being such a pussy when it comes to things that make gross you out.
I think
you
you're
know?
just trying to trick me into getting a soundbite out of it.
I could also play it again.
I know.
for
I was thinking that
fun.
you were going to when I started talking about it.
You know what?
I hope it doesn't.
The funny thing is, if we had more time, I would. I'd be like, you guys, have you seen this yet?
Oh yeah, we gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry the fuck up.
Oh shit! So yeah, go listen to that episode because there's some contention. There's some leaks. Everything that you want in a podcast,
Yeah.
we got it.
Oh yeah. By the way, so Sabaton is this band that they make like
They make,
historical battle rock metal stuff, and it's not my cup of
The
tea.
consensus was we didn't like it,
Yeah,
and we listened. I gave it a hell of a lot more than 5 seconds or a chorus. We gave it like 4 or 5
Yeah.
songs.
I think
full songs.
I decided
None of them?
I decided
There was
I like Fields of Verdun.
Fields Overdone was pretty good, but I would never put it on my playlist or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know the words,
If it
though.
comes on,
I don't even like if it came on, I'd probably still change it. But like if I had no choice but to listen to it, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like there's like
Sometimes I'm in a mood for like certain types of music, and when I'm in that type of mood, the Fields of Verdun will blend into that playlist
Sure.
perfectly. You know?
it's like on Pandora when you don't have any more skips. You're like,
stop being a pussy, Alad. Germany, I made that dark summoning stick an item for my campaign. They're totally talking about D&D right now in the chat. It's
That's
taking
fine.
on a life of its own. Y'all said playing heavy music wasn't music. I don't think we said that.
What?
Did
I
we
never
say
said that.
putting
Because I like some
in our
heavy
mouth.
music. I like some.
Yeah.
But I'm just not like,
Oh yeah,
I'm not a
he
hip
did
guy,
that last
you know?
time. He keeps trying to like take what I say and then turn it into something else. It's weird.
But that's funny though. I do like when people do that. Oh shit! So it's newsy time, dude. Did you highlight everything? What did you highlight everything?
I didn't highlight any.
It's all pink.
Where? Let me see.
You don't like that?
Yeah, you highlighted literally everything.
It's probably my touchscreen.
No, we disabled that. Don't. I spent a lot of time trying to help you with that.
How hard was that, dude?
It was ridiculously hard. Texas Realtor Group says it will no longer use the word master to describe bedrooms and bathrooms in its
The
listings.
master race.
Can't say master bedroom. Can't say master bathroom.
Can you say massa bathroom?
So what do you say?
Massa. The Houston Association of Realtors will use primary to describe bedrooms and bathrooms on its listing service and replace the word master. The move comes after several members raised the issue and called for a review, according to CNN affiliate KPRC. So, a bunch of
who called for
realtors,
a review?
Pussies.
a bunch of
realtors.
realtors got together and they're like, "Hey, you guys know we use this word. We've been using
we
it
use it all the
for
time.
since it's existed, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, but we use it.
It's the same with the saying.
We gotta get rid of it."
Oh shit! You know, I thought I instantly knee jerk and thought it was dumb, and I still think it's dumb.
Jeremy says, "Is it normal to call every non-master bathroom the slave bathrooms?" I think that's what the listings say, actually.
No, have y'all seen that thing about saying negro in Spanish?
Oh yeah, how like are they trying to cancel that too?
But it's Spanish.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
So what do you say?
are they upset about it?
Yeah.
It's a color.
But that's the word.
yeah, and there's also
That's the word.
so
Just yeah,
they're gonna
just
they're
like
gonna,
just like goddamn Dagos. Like that's how you describe.
they're gonna take something that is like you're not supposed to say in English and then just extend it to all other languages.
Remember that marijuana one where that guy was like, "Don't be saying marijuana because it's racist AF." And they're like, "Because it's racist against Mexicans," and it's like,
Oh yeah,
that's
That's
what it's
dumb.
called.
Yeah,
That's the word.
yeah.
That's what it's called. You know what I mean?
Just-
No, it's cannabis, sir.
Well, that's the white man's term. Amid
That's a
increasing
slave
calls for racial justice, master has fallen out of favor due to its association with slavery. The Court of Master Sommeliers, which grants wine stewards the sought-after Master Sommelier title following the passage of an exam. We could all do that. We
Germany-
could just bullshit our asses. Huh.
Germany said, imagine if they found out cars have master and slave pistons.
I don't even know what those mean, but I trust him. He
You know,
fixes
pistons,
cars.
like
I know
whenever-
pistons are, but
A piston is when the car gets too hot and you piston it.
so. Your joke's better than mine. Following the passage of an exam, said it will no longer use the term before a sommelier's last name. So people are just now called sommeliers.
Dude, that's fucking whack, bro. Like you can't take it away as a title.
So
meaning like
are they changing Master Chef too? Like, is that no longer? Is it just going to be the chef?
Primary chef.
or like in
Primary
hey,
chef, yeah,
in,
pretty good, okay, all
head
right, chef.
chef.
Yeah.
in chess they have grandmasters.
Yeah. Oh, what?
What?
Dude, they basically own plantations.
Yeah.
God damn, get rid of them. You know what we should do?
Stupid,
We
though.
should hang everybody that's called the master. We should lynch everybody.
I'm gonna dictionary this fucking
Dictionary it, dude. Let's see. The HAR hasn't banned the word master. It will allow members to continue to use it in photo descriptions or marketing materials. So they're just not having it. They're just like, no. It's
What
what
the
it's
fuck?
called. Chess is the KKK confirmed. Thanks. We figured it out.
You just say that because you suck at it.
You can't even say flicker because people from the
fuck?
US get mad.
What the hell?
Super random, but
Flicker.
I find
Google's
like,
racist, bro.
What's his name? I like Django.
Django Unchained?
Yeah, I like.
Why'd that come into your mind?
Because slavery.
I like Django Unchained.
No, I was saying it because
It's a fantastic movie.
I really don't like what's his name. His movies,
Jamie
Leonardo
Foxx?
DiCaprio.
Oh, Tarantino. You hate Tarantino.
but I actually like Django. a
Tarantino.
lot.
That's how you-
we named 3 different people.
That tell you that, like, our buddy at work, it was them two, and they walked up on me like they're about to take me out, and they're like, hey. They look at each other. Yeah, they're like, did you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I'm like, yeah. And they go, what'd you think about it? I was like, I thought it was pretty good. And they go, we don't really like Tarantino. I'm like, what, you gonna pummel me? They gonna beat me to death? What is this?
It's
Why
like,
you running up on me?
Why are y'all we? Why are you approaching me with this random fact?
Dude, when they walked up, I was like, whoa, what's going on? What are y'all doing?
You betrayed.
You walking too fast.
They keep looking at each other.
I know, dude. I was like, oh shit, give me a half a scissor blade.
The other dude looks back at Raul, and Raul's like,
Yeah, the nod. It's always a nod. I'm just like,
Tell
oh
him.
shit.
tell him.
I should have taken jujitsu when I had the chance, you know?
Yeah, but now it's too late.
All right, so, did you look it up, by the way?
Yeah.
The word master?
Historical. A man who has people working for him, especially servants of slaves.
Okay. All right.
All right, that was the.
That's historical. Look up the what is it, literal definition or actual definition?
Adjective, having or showing very great skill or proficiency.
That's why I come on the show. I learn a
Bam.
lot.
There's also a couple of verbs.
We learn people.
We're just going to
That's
skip
what we do.
those for obvious reasons.
Yeah, forget the verbs, man. That's
Wait,
stupid.
there should be another noun. There's no noun. There's no other noun.
What's a noun?
It's a person, place, or thing.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, here we go. A person who has dominance or control over something,
no, I'm not gonna say it.
which could be a
Head of the
field-
household.
A field.
It could be.
No, not like an actual field. I mean like a field of study or something.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know,
You like cotton
some-
harvesting?
Like the field of wine tasting, right?
Wouldn't a slave be a thing?
A thing? Yeah, it's
Hey,
a person,
whoa,
place,
whoa,
or thing.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
true.
Okay, this one's dated, and I bet anything this is where the actual etymology of master bedroom comes from.
More like eat himology, am I right?
So it does say dated, so people don't use this anymore.
Okay.
But a male head of a household.
See? Because they're the
Is
master.
The master of the fucking
of the household.
dude, I need another cup of coffee.
It's they're the master of the
another cup of
household.
coffee?
Yeah, of
My
course.
brain's
you can.
off. My
The
brain's
master of the
off.
household is what they are. So,
What's it called when there's like a fucking place on a hill and shit?
like a
the house,
like a
like
house
the-
on Haunted Hill,
Like the
like that,
You know, the master of the that place.
like the Haunting of Hill House,
You
a
know,
manor.
I know I'm doing Rawlisms, but the manor, yeah, the manor, the fucking manor, bro.
That's how we do it, son. That's how we do it. But I love how like the
brain
Realtors
is off, son.
Association of Houston was like, nah. No,
Captain of a
we're not
merchant
gonna
ship.
cave into this weird thing you have going.
Oh wait, here's the one. A skilled practitioner of a particular art or activity.
Yeah, but how does that pertain to a master bedroom? I think it would be like head of household, right?
I know, but
Like,
I'm saying
this
that's the definition that they're using for the sommelier one.
Oh yeah,
You know,
sure,
so
sure.
it's like,
yeah.
why would you be
or
mad
like
at that?
master
It doesn't-
chef?
It
'cause
doesn't even have roots in anything slave related.
Well, I don't think they were mad at that. I think they came out and were trying to be proactive about it, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna take this word out of our name." Because they were mad about the realtor one because I can see how like there could be a certain connotation with that, even though it's probably
What?
not the case. But like being in a field, like an expert in a field.
Well, is it?
I think they're just shooting themselves in the foot, and they're like, we're just gonna be sommeliers.
It's not the first time sommeliers were pretentious and annoying.
God damn, that's so true. All right, that's all I got for newsy, my man. What you got, little boy?
I got box wine for you.
Oh hell yeah! Do you really?
No.
You goddamn bitch.
I wish, dude. Costco makes box wine, and it's fucking
do?
yeah. It's
That's bomb.
it's a
Oh shit! Did he just say master?
Yeah.
God damn. No, I don't. I still don't.
Y'all need to go ahead and ban Master.
Let's go ahead. MasterCard?
Flapjack, you're a fucking white male.
He put a mad face too. Tarantino is my favorite director. We can't watch Django anymore because they say the N-word. Let's go ahead and cut the N-word out of Django, please. All right, buddy. What's your newsy bit?
Okay, Lord of the Rings series puts out casting call for hairy, burned, and funny-looking actors. Hey, and part of me wanted to bring this up just because, like, no, I don't know. Anyways, James Cameron's Avatar sequels are already back in production in New Zealand. Dude, we're still talking about
New
that.
Zealand.
We're still talking about that. Anyways,
I never watched the first one.
and the next, you wouldn't like it. You'd be like, dude, it's just Pocahontas. A massive Hollywood project expected to resume filming in the country is Amazon's Lord of the Rings television series. Did you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. New Zealand.
Sorry, I was letting
talent-
Asterios know that we're just a little late.
Okay, New Zealand agency BTG, the actors, models, and talent has issued an open casting call for funny-looking actors or people with scars, burns, missing bones,
I've always wondered like how they cast like funny fat guys, right? Like they're like, hey, need a funny guy who's maybe a little bit overweight and finds joy in the lighter side of life. You know what I mean? Like that's basically saying like you better be okay with us making fun of you.
I know I keep bringing up Robbie Lee, but I've been listening to him a lot lately. But he brings up this whole casting call thing that he was doing, where like if he would answer ones that were like stereotypically for him, he would never get them. Like the Mr. Chin guy would get him.
Yeah.
Or no, what's his name? What's his actual name?
Mr. Chow?
Kin. Yeah, Mr. Chow.
Oh,
but
Ken
what's
Jeong?
Yeah, Ken Jeong
Yeah.
would get all those like oh look, we're looking for like a funny looking Asian guy, right?
But they both got it for Pineapple Express. They were both the guys, like the ninja guys with the bombs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But so he was like, so I started telling my agent to just when it said like strong Brad Pitt looking character or whatever, you know, he would go to those ones and he would just be stupid and stuff, and he would end up getting those more.
Oh
often.
my god! Should we go to a casting call one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
That'd
do
be
it.
pretty cool,
Casting
right?
couch, yeah.
Casting couch.
No. Anyways,
Here for the movie?
Peter, that episode. But,
Sit down.
all right.
No,
so
not on your butt.
This is a long article,
knees.
and like you basically get the gist of it from
I said, I've always wondered how they put out those casting calls for like. Oh, remember the movie? What is it? Mask.
I
Right?
do,
Like,
yep.
okay, so was all that prosthetics, or like did he actually?
Oh,
look like
Mask.
that?
I thought you were talking about the
No,
Mask.
not the mask. Yeah.
The elephantism
Need
guy.
a green bald man with big teeth.
Somebody suck me.
He did say that. I think there's 3 C's in that one too. But yeah, like whenever they put out those casting calls for like need freaks of nature, and people
Yeah.
are like, hey, right here.
Yeah, or like
How do they do that? How do
the
they be
little
sensitive to
little
that?
people one?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like
do
what-
they? And what can you call them? Need little people? Need munchkins? Like
I don't want to. I don't even
Need
know if
people
I
at
have.
this height.
need half men? Yeah,
And
yeah.
Hey, apparently that one changes a lot.
The little people thing.
Yeah, because
Because you can't say midget anymore.
I had thought that
Can't.
they wanted to be called dwarves
Midget bedroom
for a
midget
while,
bathroom.
and then now they don't like that anymore.
They don't like dwarves,
I thought that was PC at first, but then now they're like, no, dwarves is offensive.
dude. I never thought it
Well,
was
Lord of
PC.
the Rings is done with.
I
so
never
that's
thought it
fine.
was PC because I was like, aren't they like the guys that swing around axes and have big
Yes.
dirty beards and shit?
Yeah, but they're also cool, you know? If I was a little person, I would, every time I played a role-playing game, I would be a dwarf.
Yeah?
And I'd be like, I had high constitution. I got, you know, depending on what I am, I can get a boon to my strength. If I'm a mountain dwarf, you know, I can get... so if you play like a dwarf barbarian, you can be naked and have a super high armor class being naked.
Jeremy says requesting halflings, like for the casting call.
Oh shit! Damn.
I like your idea of just like setting a height limit. Must be 30 inches or smaller.
Did I say that? I didn't say
No,
that.
I said that.
Oh, you said that. Okay, that's a genius idea, I think. Imagine
Oh,
like,
no, I said it then.
yeah, I like what you said. What you
I
said.
didn't say it.
My man. I like this guy.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I've always wanted some keen insight. I wanted to ask Robbie too, like, hey,
Yeah.
did you ever have to act with like a real uggo? Like like a
You have to
battle
pretend
axe?
you love somebody
Yeah,
that you
I know.
don't love.
And then how did they
How do you do
cast
that?
that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, well, I got the part. I'm like, well, I know you got the part, but just
So
tell me
low
how
bar,
they
low
casted
bar.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Right, low bar.
He's like, they asked for Down syndrome, like man-child.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you guys ready for the show?
Yeah.
All right, let's go, peepees.
Let's do it.
Whoa! And we are back.
And we're back.
We're back with a very, very special guest today, Mr. Asterios Kokkinos.
Hello.
What is up,
Hi.
buddy? How are you, my man?
Better than you fuckers in Texas. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What did you guys do to your stupid state?
I'll tell you what happened.
Did you not know? Like, you saw what was happening to us in New York. Did you think that's just because we were so liberal or something?
Yes.
That we were
Yeah.
getting sick?
Yes. You guys are packed like sardines at the gills, man. You guys are touching each other all the time. Not us, man. We are like, we're spread out 60 feet apart at all times. Social distancing. Texas invented social distancing, so we didn't think it was going to happen to us.
Yeah, our
okay?
immune systems are red.
Yeah, that means that they're
Yeah,
good.
but you guys get into so many bar fights. Like,
That's
I've
true.
seen what happens in Texas bars.
Yeah.
Like, someone puts the wrong song on the jukebox, and the next thing you know, it's on. And that's a lot of hand-to-face touching, man.
If I don't
Of
hear-
course, all these hot guys punching each other, well, naturally it's going to lead to kissing, because it's like, this is the only way you can express your homosexuality in Texas. Oh, I just want to hurt men. Oh, I just want to touch them. Just touch them on their big muscles. And
Hey.
next thing you know, you're all dying.
Hey, I kissed that guy by accident, okay? It wasn't because I was expressing anything.
And also, he didn't put on achy breaky heart, so we're definitely fighting.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna
Line
fight.
dancing leads to line fucking. Holy shit! Are you guys okay?
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
worried
Yeah, we're
about
good.
you, kid.
Oh, don't worry about us,
Thanks,
buddy.
pal.
We're good, man. We got it at the start of the virus outbreak.
You
We
already had COVID?
No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
what the
Yeah.
hell? I was
We're
like,
like
oh my
clickers
God.
now.
I was
You
like,
know?
You didn't tell me?
Pudding.
No. We're good, man.
gotta
We're
go.
good. Well, actually, like,
All right, move on. Next topic.
God damn it, it's my show, bitch. All right, I'm gonna talk.
I can just tell you're trying to move on.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, all right, let's make this explicit.
No, wait,
Okay,
let's
okay,
dissect this.
okay.
Let's dissect
Let's dissect
this.
it for
Let's
the-
delve
no,
in.
I'm
Let's
kidding,
delve in.
Asterios. Hey, man, we're so
Let's
excited
do
to
a
have you
deep
back on.
dive.
God, it's been like, oh my God, it's been months,
Like a
right?
year.
A year.
Like a year.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
It's been like a year.
Yeah.
It's been a weird ass fucking year.
It has, hasn't it?
You've been watching over
Yeah,
us this
dude.
whole
I don't know
time.
if you can see the stream right now, but we got your book right up here in front of us, so that.
Thank you.
So, like, if we're bar fighting with you, we could immediately start kissing you. Can you
Yeah.
see you're right in between
I love
us?
it.
Yeah,
Kiss my book. Kiss, give it a big old kiss. I love it.
How you been, man? How are you?
I got zero to fucking complain about.
There you go.
Let me see. So, is there anything new in my life? I'm on my second year of sobriety.
Oh,
So
shit.
Congratulations.
I was sober for a year because I lost a bet, and so I had to stay sober for a year.
Yeah.
And then I went on 4 days of hardcore drugs and drinking.
Good. Okay. Good.
I called it Dumb Springer.
Okay.
Because it was really stupid. And I ordered Grubhub 4 times a day in one day.
Sound like
I
us.
found out later looking at my credit card statement.
You sound like us. I'm not seeing what the problem is. So I guess
Problem is he stopped.
the problem is that you stopped. Yeah, I miss the old Asterios, man. I want you all drugged up, liquored up. I want all of that. You know?
Oh my God.
It was fun.
No, congratulations.
Get me back. Wait till I get depressed enough. I ordered milkshakes from 2 different places, I guess to find out which place had the better milkshakes.
Sound.
I was real
some Bobby Lee
high on
shit.
Yeah.
drugs. I'm gonna underline how high I was on drugs. But yeah, so I'm sober again, which sucks. Because it's like now in New
That
York.
took a turn.
Now in New York, it's just fucking, it's Mardi Gras style drinking. Everyone's drinking on the streets, and the cops don't care because they're just like, yeah, I know, we're all dying.
Yeah.
Let's all party.
Yeah, if the virus isn't killing them, it's the cops that are killing them, right? So it don't matter at this point.
Yeah, that'll do. Look, it's weird. In New York, we're just like, at least we're not the LAPD. Go for us.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God. I can't believe all the shit that's been going down lately. Yeah, it's a lot of shit has gone down since you were on the show last. And you know, like it always happens that way, right? Like not to this degree, but there's always like, hey, can you believe that that thing happened? And it's like that's the one big thing that might have happened. Maybe a couple
but
things.
This
is
ridiculous.
way different. I don't think anybody foresaw any of this shit coming at all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare. I heard someone describe it as what was it? It's like a Mike Judge movie and a Michael Bay movie happening at the same time. And a Spike Lee movie. Throw that in.
Yeah,
There's 3 goddamn films, and it's just like, when are we gonna get a Wes Anderson movie?
Dude, after seeing that after seeing that old guy get his head busted open, it's kind of like a Tarantino movie too, just a little bit.
Well, I believe that. I mean, look, that old guy was clearly trying to tamper with that police radio.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe our president. When our president goes on Twitter and says, "Old man Tifa was trying to scramble the police radio."
That's funny.
Also,
good.
he clearly fell. He threw himself at the ground.
Yes.
The ground should sue for assault.
That's true.
Like,
He plays soccer.
That's true.
Look at a miss.
The cop that was in quotes pushing him was actually reaching out quickly to try and grab him
tried to
from
catch
falling.
him.
He tried to catch him, right? But it looked like he was. It's the lib media, man. The lib media are taking over. They're trying to make everybody look bad. It's just it's bizarre. It's terrible.
Remember that classic WWF call where, what was it? Bobby Heenan was like, "Look at that Marty Jannetty cowardly throwing himself through that barbershop window."
Is that from the 80s?
After Shawn Michaels threw him through a window? That's what the president did to an old man!
Look, dude, all I know is Sting, the Hardy Boys, is that one of them? Or the Harley Boys? What are they called?
I don't know
It's
any
all
of them.
good.
Dwayne The
It's
Rock
all
Johnson.
fine.
And the one you can't see.
Yeah, the one I can't see. There's one that you can't see, and he's got jorts
Jonathan
on.
Cena.
Yes. Jonathan John Cena himself.
Jonathan Cena.
Oh, I know that guy because he's in the movie films.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he is. All right, so on today's big ass episode 139, Asterios, so glad to have you back on, my man. It's so funny. We try to like rush through because we got a late start today, so we try to rush through the pre-show that we have, and I completely forgot to do the entire intro. Like we have like a whole segment where we try to guess like what we're talking about, and that's gone. So nobody knows what the hell we're going to be talking
little
about.
Topics, and nobody knows what they are.
Nobody knows what they are, but on today's, I'm going to do it right now. On today's big ass episode 139, son, we're going to be drinking about clicker sounds. You see how I put it in asterisks too? Yeah.
Oh wait, Asterios, is it gonna bother you if we're drinking?
God, no.
Okay.
That's the only way I have fun. I hang out with people drinking and doing drugs, and I'm just
Right
like,
on.
oh, yes, secondhand debauchery.
Hell yeah.
Bring it.
It's like a contact high, right?
All right, I'll be right back.
I buy so many people drinks, and I'm just like, can you drink them slowly?
For me. Can I just smell it?
You just let me smell your breath.
Can I just, yeah, exactly.
swirl your tongue around in there. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Well, good. Hey, I'm glad you're not one of those fun suck non-alcoholics. You know what I mean? Like those ones. He's one of the fun non-alcoholics.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm talking about clicker sounds. I guess I can make him right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think
When you're saying clicker sounds, is this? Am I supposed to know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yes, 100%.
Is this a Zoomer thing? Are they doing this on TikTok?
No, buddy. No. You know exactly what this is, okay? You know what it is.
it's just a teaser, and you got to
It's a
guess
teaser,
what it's
buddy.
about.
It's so on the nose. You know what I mean?
Last
This
of
is
Us?
Last of Us.
We're talking about Last of Us 2, baby.
Part
I
2.
just bought it.
Oh yeah, I read all the spoilers for it. I'm in.
Oh, great.
Have you started playing it?
No, I haven't started.
I
yet.
have.
Are you going to?
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Okay.
fuck all the hate, dude. I don't even give a shit. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff.
I've got so much to not say about it.
All right, well, I'll hear it, and then
I'm
I'll still buy
stoked,
it.
man. I am stoked.
Even if you hate it, I'm still gonna buy it.
Oh, I don't hate it.
Okay.
I think you know me by
even
now.
If
I
you,
don't
even
hate
if
it.
you did.
You hated it?
No, I haven't finished it.
How far are you?
Where the dogs come out.
But you hate
Like the
lesbians.
I'm not
first
even
season.
there yet. Huh?
Okay.
You hate lesbians, don't you?
Notoriously, the notorious lesbian hater over here. We're also, so you guys got it. We're also talking about how to make $9,000.
How to make $9,000.
What the hell?
I'm interested.
Yeah,
All right.
insurance fraud,
I knew it was a good idea to wake up early this morning.
dude.
Fuck yes.
We're gonna
Tell
learn.
me more.
We're gonna learn you good today, buddy. You're gonna be an
Yeah.
alcoholic before the show's over. You know?
Hell yeah! Because look, man, if I were rich, who cares? Just buy me a new liver.
That's true, dude. That's true.
It's super easy.
It
It's
worked for
not-
Steve Jobs.
It's not roundabout at all, and it's not hypothetical money either.
It's not hypothetical money. It's not
Fuck
around. It's super
yes.
easy.
Strip?
Robbing a bank? I mean,
No.
no. Do you have to do something to?
I'll give you a
the
hint.
money?
I did it recently.
You did it recently?
Yeah.
Strip.
Oh, how you fixed your entire house without having to pay basically a single dime.
Yeah, you got it.
Alex is what's called a handyman.
Yeah,
Handy job,
I
man.
got
Fuck
hands.
yeah.
I got hands.
He's got hands over there. I mean, can you even see him?
Yeah. Yeah, step to my face, can't get touched.
Nah, hell no. All right, and then we're also talking. Look at this. That's 2 for 3 right now. And we're also talking about. I don't know if we're gonna get this, but the DCEU.
It's pretty obvious.
I wonder what that's about, Raul.
Is it about the DC extended universe?
You've been on the show like 15
Maybe.
times. How do you not know how
No,
these
but when you
teasers work?
asked me,
Yeah.
you were like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Okay, well."
Why would you just tell me up front? Why don't you just tease me a little bit?
You didn't say
Why don't you just
tease.
give me the tip, you know?
You've been on the show 8 times.
It's a Raulism.
It's probably been like 30 times up to this point.
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know why.
well-
He always just sits there and shrugs in the corner.
I bet it's about Michael Keaton. It's about Robert Pattinson's Batman.
That's the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Like where we are up to this point?
Yeah, how pretty much the good and the bad.
Okay, so the good. I know Asterios' favorite movie of all time is Suicide Squad. So
I love it,
hope you
and I heard they're making the Suicide Squad.
Oh, badass.
How dare you? Suicide Squad was a classic. You can't improve on perfection.
is that supposed to be a? Are they trying to reboot it? Is that what that is?
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Is
just
it
like the whole thing with the Suicide Squad is it's a
Scrapping it.
concept. Like
Yeah.
Amanda Waller can just find some even more expendable douchebags.
So it
Yeah,
is.
that's
It's
true.
not like it was led by Todd Suicido, leader of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
found America's most suicidal superhero. No, it's
Jonathan
just
Suicide.
they're expendable.
I will miss Jared Leto's grill though if he's not in it. You know what I mean? And
He
his
better fucking.
Wait, he
be
was in the
this
first
goddamn
he's
movie.
better have the goddamn grills. What'd you say?
He was in the first one.
And Suicide Squad? But
Did you watch
seen
it?
Joker.
It's the only thing Joker-wise that he's been in.
You're talking
You know what?
about the DCEU.
He's getting a little mouthy over here. You hear this?
That was
What's happening to you?
that was an attempt at sarcasm.
What's happening to you?
apparently.
What's going on over here?
It was there.
You little bitch.
So we got all 3 for 3. That's never happened before. So I think what's gonna happen? Let's see, Raul, you go first, buddy. Why don't
right.
you go first? Talk about
All
the
right.
DCEU. What about it?
Well, okay. I want to know y'all's opinion on what y'all think about it as of up to date.
Okay, I hate everything about it.
See, that's the thing. I don't hate everything about it, but it's not.
I'm talking about it like as a whole. Like I
okay.
hate the
If you had to
project
pick yes or
because
no.
I love Shazam. I think Shazam is a great DC movie.
To me, it's a B movie.
See, there we go.
Just-
There's so many dissenting opinions. Yeah,
Like, would I watch it again if it's on? But do I want to watch it again? No.
I feel the need to watch it again. That's how much I liked it.
I think I would have liked Shazam if I was like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I liked it a lot.
Asterios, what do you think? Did
Yeah.
you see Shazam?
No, I mean it looked like a kids movie.
Right.
Like it looked like it's just big with superpowers. Like I heard that and I was like, yeah, okay. I feel like you describing that movie to me. I just saw it and it was pretty good. A B plus.
Yeah.
there you go, B plus.
I think the
it's
ending
pretty
killed it for
accurate,
me.
but I think you should probably. I don't know. In my opinion, I think you should probably experience it because it's like, you know, the DCEU is like just this dark, dingy, dirty.
but is it really dark? Because then
depressed.
Shazam, they try to make it fun.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's like a super depressing atmosphere and universe, and like, well, I get like that. That's true to like the comic tones. Like it was cool to have like this refreshing thing. I think they tried to do that with Suicide Squad, but then they hired somebody that just doesn't know how to write a movie. I guess Fury
Well-
was great, but then he goes off and does Suicide Squad, and it's a gigantic piece of shit.
What about the birds of whatever?
Oh my god.
I haven't seen it. You saw it, right? Oh yeah, you were forced to go see it.
I mean,
just save your time.
guys, this entire discussion belies the problem with the DCEU is that none of us feel compelled to watch these movies.
Yeah.
I'm guessing all of us have seen almost all of the Marvel movies because it's like, well, I got to find out how they get that pink stone.
Multiple times.
Yeah,
Multiple
true.
times.
Yeah. Also, I feel like writing is kind of like inherently better for the Marvel movies, right? Like it just
You can
I
tell
don't
the
know.
tone's
Well,
different with
Yeah, of the
DCU.
cinematic part, but I think the DC comic books are
those are by far my favorite.
They like there's a lot to work with there, you know. So
There's-
I just don't know where the disconnect
70
is.
plus years or whatever. Dude, I don't know. You have all this rich history that you can pull from, and that like it's all written for you. Like all there's left to do for you is maybe punch it up a little bit for the big screen, but
Oh, yeah.
then it's like,
So in the
how
chat-
do you just make it so terrible?
In
though?
the chats, we got somebody, I forgot who, but they mentioned Aquaman. I actually liked Aquaman, but that might be because I'm like
didn't watch
a
it.
little gay.
Flappy, clip it, Flappy, please, clip it for me, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it.
Hold
I mean,
on.
Aquaman 2
He doesn't
to me
have to
was
clip it. I got this one.
like a B movie as well.
Aquaman,
Wait, where is it?
just didn't look good. It didn't look good. I mean, I don't know. It just
Where is it?
Wonder Woman was fine
I'm
until
so gay.
I got that one.
Yes,
Wonder Woman
I'm
was
so gay.
did you
What?
did you like Wonder Woman? Because
What'd you say?
I thought
it was okay
Yes,
until
I'm
the
so
ending.
gay.
I'm gay.
Flappy, clip that one too.
No, Wonder Woman was fine too until basically Arius comes out.
Oh yeah,
Like he's supposed to be a badass, but he's not.
he looked like
Oh
Watson.
yeah, I remember thinking that too.
I was like,
I remember thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think like to Asterios' point is like, listen to how I guess we're trying to find things that we like about it.
We're
and
grasping,
Like, it's
yeah.
hard to not just say like I hated that thing.
but okay. The thing is that like the Michael Keaton thing, I like that. That's
For
a good
him-
idea.
for him to come
Well,
back.
see,
as-
this is an interesting thing about DC that I feel like people. It's like when we think of the DCEU, we always think like, oh, it's like Hydrox brand superheroes. But then
High top.
But you gotta fucking remember that the Nolan trilogy is
Yeah.
DC, and like Michael Keaton's Batman and Batman Returns, like that's also DC. The Superman movies of the '80s were DC. It's like it's not the problem with these fucking characters, and it's just honestly the problem is just Snyder. Like we could all like no one wants to say that because no one wants to get doxxed online, but like the fucking problem is Snyder and his shitty ass films.
yeah.
I noticed you didn't mention Batman Returns. Is there a reason for that?
Wait, which one is that? Is that the one with Val Kilmer?
That's
Is that
George
Clooney?
Clooney. Yeah.
Oh no, you're thinking of Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh,
You stupid idiot.
Dumbass.
Back
I
hard,
am
don't
done.
leave home. The Batman Returns I did mention because that's a good one. That's another one of those creepy Burton films. Yeah, but it's interesting. It's like even when like look, Superman 5 sucks. Like yeah, eventually all these movies start to suck.
Is that the one with Richard
But,
Pryor?
like, but we don't blame DC. We're just like, yeah, sequels, right? They suck.
Well, it's the
Now,
studio.
with the Snyder guy, he's fucked the calculus.
So it's probably just like the lack of a coherent captain steering the ship, right?
Yeah.
Like that's
There's
because like
So it's
he's
like
built
what happened
the
to
universe.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn.
Oh, 1 sec. Sorry. Don't hang up. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Is that Sriracha?
We ordered.
Say hi, Sriracha. Hey, Asterios. Actually, I got a restaurant for you
Yes.
guys. I listened to the latest episode, and
Yes.
okay, you ready for it? Okay, you have
Ready?
to use this. This is a guarantee that you're going to use this for the next show. You're going to bring it up all the time. You got to give us credit. It's you have to use it. Okay, ready? Here goes. Off the wagon on the border.
Tell me about Off the Wagon on the Border.
Can you imagine just like a bunch of drunks just strewn all around like the restaurant? Like they come up to you, like you order a beer or whatever, and they bring it to you, and it's like half drunk. They're like, "Here you go, man." they feel the incessant need to come up to like your ear, like they tap you on the shoulder, like, "Hey, man, don't worry, I'm getting back on. It's just this is a one time thing." Can you imagine that?
Wait a minute. Now, see, look, I'm sorry. When you pitched me that, I was desperately trying to find my wallet so I could pay for this, so I could tip this delivery guy. Because
Oh,
we have
that's
delivery
okay.
just got here.
No, it's
okay,
okay.
hold on. 3,
I'm used to that.
2,
Okay.
1. Off the wagon on the border. Okay. What could that be?
All
what
right.
if bandoliers full of tequila shots? I think at a minimum, right?
Yeah, at a minimum,
Okay.
absolutely. 2 of them.
2 of them. All right. The sombreros. But how about this? You ever go to like one of those Chinese or Japanese bars and they have like a volcano bowl?
Yes.
There's like a sombrero bowl. It's just full of tequila and fruit juice, and in the middle there's a shot of 151 that you light on fire.
But like I have to have this has to happen, right? Like they bring you the drink, so like the waiters are everybody that works in the restaurant, they're off the wagon, right? So when they bring you the drinks, they're like half gone, and you're like, why is the rim wet? And they're like, sorry man, here you go.
Why isn't that full?
Than any other restaurant or bar I go to. I mean, like everyone's constantly drunk and fucking in the freezer. Like they're just nice enough to be honest about it.
Exactly, but with the aspect for this one, there's the shame, right? Like when you fall off that wagon, it's like, man, I really gotta get back on. And you feel the incessant need to go up to somebody and be like, hey man, don't worry, this ain't gonna happen again. It's just like I'm just tasting it. I'm just got a little taste. Like it's that weird like.
No, you don't address it. He's like, did you drink my drink? And you're like burping. You're like, no.
Hey, what about a mix between the two? Like I want like both types of off the wax.
While you're walking up here.
No, you were drinking it as you were walking up to me.
That was my brother.
I just imagine like disappearing drinks all the time, right? Like just people just like passed out. All. Asterios, is this good or no? Should I just crumble it up and throw it? I got like 30 more, so we can do that later if you want to.
Keep going. I'm trying not to get in the way because I could riff on this all day, but I'm like, Asterios, don't get too excited. Don't let them get their jokes out too. We got to share the space, Asterios.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He sees how the world works.
Yeah,
he
he's
understands.
pro, dude.
Yeah,
he's professional,
man.
No,
that's all I got for that. I just wanted to throw.
Because the thing is, with tortillas, those are corn chips. We use corn to make alcohol. Like, if we pressed tequila into the tortilla chips. So like, because the thing is like, when you get drunk, you get the drunchies. What if I could eat? No one has yet found a way for me to eat my alcohol, and this could be the thing, guys. Where everyone's always like, "Oh, this is a beer batter thing. Oh, this is beer bat. This has Jack.
Rum cake.
This has Gentleman Jack in it." Mm-hmm. It's like, no, I want wings that make me unable to drive. Like I want that much whiskey in the sauce of these wings. Because the problem is, when you cook, it burns the alcohol. You got to put the alcohol on after you cook.
Yes.
Well, with the tortilla chips, don't ask for salsa. Ask for tequila.
Yeah. Oh,
exactly
just
right.
dip them in tequila.
Or put the tequila in the salsa.
Dude, you want to talk about making $9,000? We can make
Yes!
we can make $9 trillion with that idea.
Yeah, mail it to yourself.
I'm gonna mail it to myself, so it's copyrighted.
Fuck yeah.
That's how that works. Sorry, Asterios. I just want to throw that in there just to see if if you like. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it. But
I love it.
Oh shit!
All right, so back to what were you talking about again?
I don't know. Is there anything new coming out, by the way, for the DCEU? Oh, there's the Batman, right? Oh.
Yeah, the Batman.
Okay, Flash.
Not important gaming podcast wants to know Batman Beyond reboot when? Damn it, that's so hard to say.
Oh, that'd be cool. Did Grayson movie win? Oh, hell yeah.
The idea behind the Batman Beyond reboot is that Michael Keaton should play Old Man Batman.
Of course.
It's
I love
fucking
that.
perfect.
I love
Is that what they're doing with this
with
one?
Flash. That's what I told you.
Oh, so it's like a Flashpoint, like Batman Beyond?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought you knew that.
I didn't know shit
Wait,
about
is
it.
there going to be...
That's why when you looked at me, I was like, you don't like that?
am so... Is it divested? I think it's divested, right? I'm so divested in the
you made that up.
DCEU right now because I've just been so scorned by them. I'm jaded.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they have good ideas, but they just don't execute.
They have 70 plus years of amazing storytelling, and it's just like you can't.
Well, look at the recast. Batman or Ben Affleck recast as Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, it was personal stuff, but I still
Also,
argue.
they don't look anywhere near the same, so it's gonna be weird.
I actually did like Ben Affleck.
I thought he was great.
Batman.
Yeah, and
I
that's
hated
what
him
we
in
argued
Justice
the
League
last
though,
time.
because you could tell he didn't want to be there.
Well, he was already
detached.
he was already like
He was
half
so
out the
detached
door,
at that point.
But Joker,
Yeah,
there's two
Batman
Jokers now.
and Ben Affleck both didn't want to be there.
And Justice League. Oh, maybe that
Yeah.
does
But
make more
I think
sense.
we're
I don't
going
know, I
on-
just felt like I was watching
Even
someone
Batman
act.
was like,
I think we're going on 10 years of the DCEU. Whenever Man of Steel came out,
Oh,
and I think
yeah.
that was 2011. Which I do like Man of Steel. I don't know if y'all do.
Oh, I went back and rewatched
yeah, I
it.
liked
It's not
it.
that good.
I liked it.
Yeah, I remember when it first came out, it was amazing. But I went back and rewatched it recently. I should probably stop doing that. I should let them stay in my mind as amazing. But I was
Yeah.
watching it, I was like, oh, man.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's...
You lost your
But again,
childlike wonder in
I
like
did.
4 years.
I should stop doing that because it
But
just makes it way worse.
But again, somebody could
When you turn
argue it's a
30.
B movie.
Shit. What'd you say?
Somebody could argue it's a B movie.
It's a B movie?
There's no. I don't think there's an A movie yet in the
In the
DC.
DCEU.
unless y'all think of
BVS
one.
was supposed to be that.
I
So
actually
much.
like.
There was so much hype for it.
I like BVS, but it was just too soon.
So what constitutes
Oh.
a B movie then? Like, is there a metric out there that is, or is it just?
Yeah, there's an
Opinion.
algorithmic formula.
Yeah, what is
You
it?
just got to calculate it.
I don't know. He knows it.
Is it like the quadratic
Well,
equation?
okay.
Yeah. It's the Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. It's like it's quantum.
Yeah.
Okay, the way I would consider a B movie is like it was fine when I watched it, but would I want to go watch it back again? Probably not.
Oh, so it's your definition of a B
Well,
movie.
that's my definition.
Okay, you should probably use a
Okay.
different phrasing for it though, because B movie already exists. Like there's a
Well, Okay, well, what do y'all think?
I don't know.
It's a.
I'm just here.
You
I'm
can
just
say
hanging out.
it's a flaming pile of shit.
But
Yeah, that's true. You could say that too. I don't know. I'm just not excited about.
Or maybe it's not
anything
on
that-
fire.
I like the Batman excites me. He's my favorite comic book character, right? Apparently, Robert Pattinson's pretty good actor.
but he's not bulking up.
Yeah. I don't know. Like Christian Bale, like in which one was it? Dark Knight wasn't like super big. He was huge in the
was-
original.
In the first
ripped.
one.
In the original Batman Begins, he
He
was
was
huge.
lean though. He was like ripped,
Yeah. So I don't know. Like Ben Affleck was
like American Psycho when
like
he's boning that
gigantic.
broad.
Yeah. Or like, I was
looking
thinking
in
about
the
like The
mirror?
Machinist. Maybe that's the movie I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Oh no,
Asterios, are you excited for anything that they might be putting out anytime soon?
at all.
I'm trying to think. I mean, Wonder Woman 1984 could be interesting because we get to see what's her name from SNL play a villain. Like that could be fun. I mean, you know, I like the idea of because the director of Wonder Woman like had a really good visual sense, so I like the idea of her applying those aesthetics to the 80s. And like, you know, crazy day glow, like nightmare super colors.
Did you say Dago?
No, I did not say that word.
He did. He said it, guys. He
Anyway.
said it. Sorry.
Anyway, but the thing is, like, there has yet to be like a home run of a fucking DC movie, and it's kind of unfortunate from the DCEU, which is obviously different than the Nolan verse or whatever, or the Burton verse, and it's like it's kind of sad that we can't point to one fucking home run. They poured billions of dollars into this franchise, and they can't get like the best they can do is like a base hit with Wonder Woman or Shazam. It's like, yeah, okay, that's like an inside the park double or whatever.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a mild hit.
I would rank like Shazam
Yeah.
with like Ant-Man. Like
And-
not like the
Yeah.
greatest thing in the world, but it's like I had fun watching it. You know, I'll watch it again.
I don't know. I really liked Ant-Man. I felt like it had like standalone power.
Yeah, I guess I'm just thinking of like the entirety of it, right? It's like it's not as big and
Oh
bombastic.
yeah, well
as,
that's for sure. I mean, but that's
but
kind of what the character is like. It's never gonna be as cool
Sure.
as Thor.
yeah,
You know.
And then,
I mean, I fucking loved Ant-Man, but there's a reason it came out 17th. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, after you've like established that these movies are important and epic and cool, you can take it down a notch and make a little story about a divorced dad.
Yeah. Who's Paul Rudd?
Yeah, an adorable little Paul Rudd running around.
and then on top of it, the fact that the Joker made so much success hurt the DCEU even more.
Oh yeah, because then
Like-
you don't need
Like,
to
what are y'all
rely.
doing?
Yeah, you don't need to rely on this like weird universe thing that you're trying to build just to compete with Marvel. You can just have these like softer or these like smaller stories that are way that resonate way more with people and are actually good.
But
it's a good storytelling.
I remember there was an argument before saying that because the DCEU is so dark, it doesn't work. But I mean, look at the Joker. It's so dark, but it worked. Everybody loved it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the captain. It's got to be the captain. Steering
Who
that
is
ship.
the captain though?
Yeah, we're all full circle, right?
Friggin' what's his name? You know what I mean?
What's his name? Asterios, the guy.
Zack Snyder.
I know that. Well, there's Zack Snyder, but I mean, over on the Marvel side, Kevin Feige. Like, so that's the thing. Like, so Kevin Feige was like is a maniac. He was like, I'm gonna make 17 movies that go together, and everybody's hunting these dumb stones. And then the first thing he did was brilliant. He got another maniac. He got Robert Downey Jr. to like be Iron Man. And interestingly, it was Robert Downey Jr. that insisted on having a cameo in The Incredible Hulk. You know, that was the movie that came second. There was like the after credit scene where he walks up to General Ross and he's like,
I'm
I
building a
told you
team."
should probably have invested in technology. All your bioweapon shit sucks. You need robots, pal. And it was like Robert Downey
remember
Jr. says, like, isn't the whole point of these that we're all supposed to be connected? Let me be in this goddamn Hulk movie. I'll do it for free. And so that's the thing, like, these two maniacs are driving the ship and they achieved their crazy vision. And what DC's doing is they're just like trying to copy these maniacs. And it's like, that doesn't work. You're just a bunch of fucking copycat. Like, go make Joker. Let a guy make Joker, but then don't be like, and he's got one of the microchips that will summon dark. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just go ahead.
I am interested in seeing that the Justice League movie for next year.
Oh God.
I mean,
I'm gonna watch it. So
how do you not put in Darkseid? How do you take him out?
Oh, you mean is that the Snyder cut?
Yeah, that's the Snyder cut.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I asked you. Did they completely
Yes.
just cut him out of the entire movie?
Yeah, that guy, the guy that's like Thanos
Steppenwolf?
for yeah.
Oh no, yeah,
no.
yeah. So they cut out Darkseid because I
Yeah.
know they were like alluding to him like the whole time. So they cut him out. They're like, "You're Steppenwolf," and it's like, "Who?
Well,
Steven.
Who? Somebody's Steppenwolf?
Who the
I mean,
fuck
what does
is
that mean?
Steven?
Yeah, I don't know who that
Well,
is.
Steppenwolf came out in Batman vs Superman. They just cut him out too. So whenever he shows up
Why?
in Justice
Why
League,
is this happening? Why are
so
they
when
cutting
he,
all these?
when he shows up in Justice League, you don't know who the fuck is this.
I didn't care. Also, like I was,
But
but like they were alluding to Darkseid, like in like the Bat Nightmare or whatever it
Yeah.
was in BVS, and it's like, well, yeah, he's gonna be the Thanos, right? He's gonna be the big bad guy that they're all driving towards, and it's like, here's Steppenwolf.
I don't know. I'm just
Well,
gonna,
Steppenwolf is Darkseid's like minion.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how Loki was a minion of Thanos in the first Avengers movie. The interesting thing about
Surfer.
the Snyder Cut is that it definitely didn't exist. Like everyone's like, release the Snyder Cut, and then fucking HBO Max or Go or whatever the fuck they are, they're absolutely brilliant. They're like, yeah, if you subscribe to our service, we'll release the Snyder Cut. We have it right here. Yeah,
It's gonna take a couple of years, but we'll get it out.
We have it in this box, but it's going to take a long time to remember the code. And then they're giving Zack Snyder $20 million. And they're like, hey, Zack, can you make this meme these idiots believe in real so we can sell them some garbage?
And he's like, yeah, I need to win. Yeah, absolutely.
because everybody's campaigning for Ben Affleck to come back just for that movie.
I don't think he wants to come back.
Nah.
But dude's done.
Yeah.
But he was so good.
Yeah.
He was so good, especially in
best.
BVS. I thought he was great.
best.
Energy Podcast says,
yes, Affleck was great. And then what happened was the goddamn executive at Warner Brothers
He's
did not
eating-
know how to work with talent because Affleck was gonna
Direct.
write and direct his own Batman movie.
Yeah.
And then they just kept giving him shit and he had to walk.
Yeah, they're like, no, we don't want to do that. And then he's like, well, fuck
the script
this.
is too good. Are you kidding me? Yeah. NIG Podcast says,
it's like Affleck made Argo. Like he wrote and directed Argo.
and The Town.
That's like,
The Town.
that-
The
Town
and
too.
The Town. And
Yeah.
it's like, these are base hits of movies.
Yeah.
Like Argo, pretty good.
Yeah.
Like B plus. Like, we can't let this guy make his like B plus Batman movie. Like, you got to give him shit. Jesus.
Which would be a goddamn home run, anyways,
Pretty
because
sure Argo
it's also
won Best
Batman.
Picture.
Yeah. Let's see. NIG Podcast says Injustice would make a great TV series. Actually, hell yes, it would. Could you imagine like an Amazon series or like a Hulu original or something like that of Injustice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be so
and
great.
oh my God.
Right?
It just shows that there's so much there for DCEU. And
yeah.
No.
Yeah, we know it's there.
We gotta keep
want
it in the
trash.
universe. Put it on the big screen.
It's just not
Okay.
hitting. It's just
Like
not hitting.
Superman, I want to see Brainiac.
And I want it to so bad. You know, I don't want to
Yeah.
hate it, but I can't help but hate it because it's not good. I just don't.
Yeah,
like
so
it,
I think
you know?
the general consensus is that it's not
We
good.
love it. Oh.
Oh.
I thought that's what we were going to say.
Yeah,
I thought,
I do.
I thought that's what we were saying. I think it's time for a pool. Asterios,
shit.
you don't have to take a drink, buddy, if you know, unless you want to.
I got coffee.
You got coffee, okay.
thought you had
You gotta
milkshake.
chug that coffee.
Hey, Asterios, while we take drinks, can you monologue about the food you're eating?
I'm eating beans.
Beans?
They're delicious.
What kind of
I
beans?
fucking love these goddamn beans. This is black beans. Oh, fuck yes. I love these goddamn black beans. They're perfectly spiced and seasoned. Got a gigantic bowl of black beans here. This is the fucking best over here. Holy shit.
Is it chipotle? Chipotle? Chipotle?
No, my girlfriend made them. She made the black beans out of the can. But she made them. I love these goddamn black beans.
Ooh, nice. You just eating them with the spoon?
Yeah, every time you talk
Yeah.
about beans, Justin just wants to throw up.
Asterios, are you a goddamn hobo? Where's the meat, dude? Where's the carne? What you got? What else you got going?
Why is she cooking my beans?
Yeah.
I try to only eat black beans because it stops me from eating worse things. Everything in my life is about mitigating some sort of stupid addiction. God damn it.
Hey, did you ever get into like MMA training? I think you said you were gonna do that, didn't you?
Yeah, I got into boxing training for a while, and then I got into kickboxing training.
Dude, did you
fun.
whooping the moderator for the Donald? Is that what got you kickstarted in the whole like
No, I
kickboxing?
started that shit before that. Like, I was like secretly training.
So that's why you whooped his ass, right? That's That's what you can lend it to?
It definitely helped that I had been in boxing matches before, and clearly he hadn't, because he was immediately scared and upset the moment he got punched in the head.
But you did like, you haymakered backwards, like a backwards. So I don't know if that's right.
I guess I threw all my
Spinning
training out the
backfist.
window. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I spent all this money and all this time on training and forming all this shit, and then I got in the ring and I just immediately farted it all out.
Oh, dude, it was great. He like he missed the punch and then he swung around at him. Dude just fell over like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
it was
spinning back.
fantastic. Yeah.
Asterios, we have a similar situation where a sister podcast of ours one of the co-hosts has challenged me to a
Challenged?
Do you remember 007
challenge?
Nightfire on PlayStation 2?
No.
Well, it was a 007 game. You remember GoldenEye, right?
Well, yeah. I when I hear that, I just hear like shittier GoldenEye.
No,
is
it's
what I
actually
hear.
better GoldenEye because it came out later. So, bam.
Whoa, that's how that works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
But so basically, he's gonna come down. He's from Kansas. He's gonna come down here. I'm gonna whoop his ass at Nightfire, and then he's probably gonna make a freaking vlog about it. You know what I mean? And he's actually watching right now, so he's probably steaming right now. Ooh.
They just had their Asterios, they just had their 100th episode last night. And
Hey, congratulations!
I
kids.
know, it's so awesome. Like, that's such a monumental achievement for any show to hit 100 episodes. It's insane, right?
Did they have a party?
They did. Like, they all got back together because they all live in different states now. So they all got back together and they were just like, playing games on the show or whatever. And Jeremy was being physically raped the entire time. It was insanity. It was pure insanity. How many times
These
he
things
lost?
will happen.
I mean, did you see what he's wearing?
Yep. Oh.
It
This
was
again.
rough,
Yeah. So
dude.
they
It was
play
rough.
games.
Yeah, yeah, they played games. All right, are you done with yours? You
Yeah.
think that's all you got to say
You
about
already
it?
kicked me
All
out.
right.
so.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know why you're here. But I
Good-
think
good shit.
let's see who's gonna go next.
Is
You
that
know
how
what?
you really feel?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and go next. I'm
Well,
gonna talk.
mine's gonna be really, really short.
Okay, then you can go ahead and go next.
All right. Cool.
I can't believe you just influenced my hosting. That isn't.
Yeah, in
that's
your face.
Strange. It's just so strange that happened.
All right, guys. This is how you make.
Asterios, you want to make $9,000?
I want to make $9,000.
He's got the key for you, man. He's got it for you.
So check this out. Listeners of our show know that I recently purchased my first house, and that whole process was a complete shit show.
Everybody,
for the shit show part.
Congratulations.
everybody says that.
Thank you.
It's miserable.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you're
know.
renting. Like that's
Well,
way
everybody
different.
says that.
It'll be me next year.
And I was thinking like they got to be exaggerating. And mine was like smooth for a while until we're supposed to close tomorrow, and then that tomorrow kept being tomorrow for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That we're just like all our shit's packed up. We don't have groceries because we're moving tomorrow. Like and that was just shitty. But one of the things that I came out on top, right? We had an issue when we got inspected. There was a busted pipe underneath the foundation, which sounds like money, right? That sounds like money,
I'm
right?
thinking like $5 billion.
$5 billion probably, right? Like you have to somehow pick up a house,
Yeah.
go underneath it.
That's $3 billion for the cat that'll pick it up, right?
Fix the pipe. Yeah,
That's $2 billion
and
for
then,
the.
You do it with the forklift.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah.
we got them to take $10,000 off
jack.
of the cost of the house. Because of that pipe.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, this is
As you should.
It's gonna take us a lot of work, right? We had to get an inspection that I already knew we were not going to use, right? We're not going to use this plumber, but we had to have him come out and be like, "Yep." Mm-hmm. So he comes out and he quotes us $6,000, or it was like $550, but $5,500, right?
5,500.
We'll say $6,000. right?
Okay. All right.
So we tell them that they take off whatever, but then we finally get the house. 10 grand cheaper.
10
Boom.
grand.
We made $10,000 right
Nice.
there, right? But how much is it going to cost to fix it? You got to subtract that from what you make. It presumably will cost $6,000. That's what the plumber wants us to pay, right? But this is what happens. We go to Home Depot. We pick up. We get a little camera. The little plumbing camera, and that hoe is expensive. To rent it for 4 hours is I think it was like $140.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot of gula.
A lot of money, right?
Gula.
So we bring it back and we go to plug it in. The fucking thing doesn't fit in the jack, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're like, what the hell? We call them. We're like, hey guy, the cable you gave us is the wrong
Hey,
cable.
guy.
We had to go to 3 different Home Depots to find you, and then now you give us the wrong thing. We have to drive 40 minutes back to you. And he's like, oh, like, I guess bring it back, right? But we keep searching, and we actually do find the jack. It's just in a weird fucking place. So we use it real quick. We find the problem in like 5 minutes, right? Super fast. We fucking pull it out. We wipe it down so it looks like it wasn't even used. We load it up. We take it home. And then we're like, all right, we're just going to pretend that we never found the jack. So we take it back. We're like, dude, like, you know, where is it? He's like, oh, it's over here. And we're like, well, why didn't you tell us that on the phone? Why didn't you tell us that when you gave it to us? Like, you know, like you're fucking shitty customer service and stuff. And he's like, well, you've only
Get his ass, dude.
He looks at the time. He's like, well, you've only had it for an hour. And he's like, I could tell you didn't use it. He's like, I could just void it. So it's like, boom.
Hell yeah, son, yeah.
So we got to use the camera for free. So that's minus $140,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I'm gonna report you.
So now we basically owe Home Depot $148, right? All the materials for me to fix it cost about $100, right? So at this point, I'm still playing with Home Depot's money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm lucky I got some tools already. My dad specifically, he has a little mini jackhammer thing.
Sure,
right?
and like a flathead screwdriver, and he's also got like a Phillips screwdriver, and then he's got
he has a hammer.
Are those tools?
Yeah, he's got a tape measure.
He's got some screws.
Yeah, we got all that shit.
Yeah.
So we bust a hole in my fucking floor of my dining room.
Hell yeah.
Right, and I dig to fucking Hades, basically.
Damn, dude, did you see him?
I find the pipe, right? I was like, shh, be quiet. I don't want him to know. I don't want him to hear me. And, right, we fix the pipe. One day, we pour the concrete back, and the concrete was part of the $100 in whatever.
Oh, shit.
So basically, what I got $10,000 grand from the company, from the house people.
10,000 grand, yes.
Cost me about $100, but that was Home Depot's money anyways.
And who gives a shit about that?
Yeah, so it's basically like I made $9,000.
God damn, son.
Can I have it? Or
Really,
can
if
I
you
see
think
it?
about it, it's like 9,900, but
That's more.
yeah. So it is kind of like theoretical because I don't actually have it. It's like rolled into some shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's not liquid. It's not cash.
I was hoping you would come and just throw the cash like all over the room for the stream, but
well, I would never carry that much cash. You know, like what am I, Tekashi 6'7" or whatever?
well, I thought you would be a little bit more of a showman than this. You know, like a theoretical amount of money. That's cool and all, but throw the cash
Should I
around,
buy like
man.
Monopoly money or something?
I don't give a shit. Just throw 10,000 grand of cash around, man. That's what I want. There's a $2 bill back there behind Asterios' book. Don't touch his book, man. Careful with that.
Don't touch it.
He touched the book, man. I'm sorry. He shouldn't have done
okay.
that. Look
He's
at
got problems.
look at you,
Clearly
man.
got issues.
10 grand.
Bam, bam.
No.
Right there,
99.
son. Right there.
Bam, bam.
Where are you moving to?
Arlington. Already done. I'm there.
He's
Oh, okay.
yeah. He's right by Lake Arlington, so like right down the street.
Ah.
Yeah, he's close to me. I think he was trying to get closer to me. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah. That's badass though, man.
Cool. So, what do you guys think? Like, final thoughts? You know, like, how do you feel about digging holes in your house?
I don't think I've ever thought that I would have to do it, but I know if it ever has to happen, I'm calling you and your dad.
I thought you did it
It'll
once.
be $5,000.
God damn it. What'd you say?
I thought you did it once.
Dig a hole in my house?
Well, not in your house, but like I thought your pipe went out.
Oh
once.
yeah, it's a PVC pipe, so it's like that's an easy fix, right?
Ah.
Just dig down. You dig down just a little bit, right? And then it's just plastic piping, so you just you just plug it. It's like Legos. You just plug in the Legos, and then the water comes out.
I dick down a little.
Yeah, he did get down a little bit, but I don't know. The part that sucks about owning a house is that everything is on you. Every single thing. And I called the city whenever that pipe busted. I was like, hey, you know, man, a little bit. And they're like, I'm sorry. They told me that if the pipe didn't bust beyond the sidewalk, then it's my responsibility. I'm like, bitch, I didn't lay that pipe. You know what I mean? I didn't put that pipe there. Yeah, so I had to fix it myself.
But you should have like grabbed your side of it and broke it like all the way to
all the way down.
to
Yeah,
the
like
side.
whip it like a rope until it gets all the way down. Like total on that whole thing, I spent like $50 or something. So it wasn't too
that's
bad.
not bad.
And dude, even though like the water, like that water was running forever.
Was it Home Depot's
And you know
money,
what they did? No, it was my own money. You know what they did too? Like the water thing out here, the meter, right? Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
open up, turn
Meter,
it
I
off,
hardly
right?
know her. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So they put a cover on it that is locked. Like I can't get in
yeah.
that thing. And it's like, why are you doing that? I need to get in there and shut it off so I can rape you guys for money. You know what I mean? So you guys can't take all my money
I
from
think
me.
my dad has a key to
Yeah,
that.
you should have told me. My dad. does
Why
that.
won't you let him commit fraud?
Yeah, I know, dude. It sucks. You are, yeah. So, so my dad he came over and he's like, I got a key for it. I'm like, oh, fantastic.
Oh,
So
he
we
did
open
it?
it. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And then I shut it off myself, like I've been wanting to do a couple
Yeah.
times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
dude,
Fuck yes.
my water bill that month was like $40.
Yeah.
It's like it made like no dent at all. I'm like, oh, this is
so
pretty cool.
Remember,
All
I
right.
told that hypothetical
Being a
story.
homeowner's not that
Remember
bad.
I told the hypothetical story of the person that had rigged their electricity thing.
Yes.
So where they could turn off the meter, but
Uh-huh.
the electricity would still be
Still
on.
keeps going.
And they would let it run that way. It's the electric company still thinks they're doing stuff,
course.
but they would like
Slower.
they would turn it off while they were like washing clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
And-
hypothetical story. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember
Yes.
this story.
This hypothetical person also used to.
Is he my co-host?
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
What?
What?
No, it's not me.
Oh, I
It's
thought
not
the
me.
hypothetical person was my co-host.
It's,
No.
it's not him.
Could he hypothetically host a podcast?
No,
he wanted
if it
to?
was me, I would say a friend I know.
Yeah, I should get my. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I should get the verbiage
Get your
straight.
head out of your ass.
Yeah. If I'm protecting somebody, I say that they don't exist.
Exactly. Okay. See, now it makes a tier system. I get it now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
It's like a B.
Like a P.
Oh wait, I think that was the point I was making.
Oh, okay.
Just that they used to do that.
Yeah. We should all get together, like form like a cabal of people that don't want to pay the government money and figure out like all these cool different ways to just
Little hacks.
Yeah, these little hacks, right? Like IKEA hacks, you know? They're like
Yeah, but
they're nice
I
and
think the thing that sucks though is, like,
non-obtrusive.
you have to have like specialty knowledge or skills or tools.
That's why I mean look at our family. Our family knows all that shit.
That's true. We just have
get them all
to.
together.
Yeah, the cabal thing.
The
what
cabal,
you
yeah.
said,
The cabal of Gomez and Soto, you know?
Yeah,
Get them
yeah.
all together. We know how to do this stuff. We'll hack the
Yeah.
system. We'll save us some money.
Yeah.
Dude, if my bill went from $40 to $35, that's a win. Like, I'll do it.
So I wonder, Asterios in New York. What's it like to? There's no houses, right? Well, I don't know where you live.
yeah, houses don't
specifically,
exist there.
right?
We all live in one. We all live in the Statue of Liberty's crown. Yeah.
That's what I figured. So like, what's the rent there?
I pay $800 a month. I think it's a little higher now, $825. Our rent just went up.
That's
not
not
bad.
bad at all.
No, it's not bad. Well, I live in like the worst part. Not the worst. I live in like the farthest away part of Brooklyn. Like,
shit.
If you live
South
in
Central?
New Jersey, you live closer to New York than I live, and I live in New York. Like when you think of New York, you think of like, oh, the Empire State Building, oh, the Statue of Liberty, all this shit.
Statue of
I live
Liberty.
in like Brooklyn's asshole. It's so goddamn far away, and it's a town entirely of elderly people. So we have to keep trying to convince them that coronavirus does exist and will kill them, and they just
Oh,
don't
wow.
want to listen at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of
Yeah,
like
it's
natural
rough.
selection at that point,
That's
right?
not true. Yeah, exactly. It's just, genes doing what genes do.
And that's just the circle of life.
Yeah.
So-
Circle of dumb, stupid, idiot life.
So do you live where
What?
like Coming
Yeah.
to America was shot?
Or the Joker.
I fucking more like think Saturday Night Fever. Just like a lot of wacky Italian shenanigans happen in my town.
That's cool. Do you ever
Yeah, it's
do
not
you ever
bad.
just
We
feel
have
like
really good
strutting?
Italian food.
Like Wazowski.
Oh, good Italian food. Like you
Yeah,
got some good
You could do worse.
a good pie.
You got any? Yeah, a slice.
Get a good pie.
Let me get a slice and a Coke.
Yeah, we got what is it called? What's that shit called?
Gabagool?
A spumoni. You guys know what the fuck spumoni
No.
is?
No.
'Cause I
think
don't. I just
that's a
eat
wheel
it
on a wagon,
and
isn't it?
pray.
It sounds like a euphemism for phone.
She called me on my spumoni.
As she was asking for my spumoni, you know what I'm saying?
So it's a euphemism for a penis then.
It's a euphemism for everything.
For
I
anything
think,
you
yeah.
wanna use
It's like, like us
Everything in
Mexicans, we say, hey, go get the
Italian is
thing.
ultimately a euphemism for a penis. I mean, it's just that's the way that language rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's I live in it, and well, I mean, what the thing is with the world ending now, like it's gonna be pretty great because pretty soon none of us are gonna have to live in New York to hold these jobs.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
Like right now, I live in New York. Why? Because it's like, well, that's where the advertising industry is. Like that's if you want to work in advertising, you got to live in New York. Pretty soon, I'll be able to live in like the shittiest part of Pennsylvania and have an advertising job. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
The real estate's gonna plummet. All these assholes are gonna lose their shirts. I'm gonna be sitting pretty in Manayunk, Upper Darby, Upper Black Eddy, Conshohocken, all
Excuse
these
me?
fucking Pennsylvania towns no one's ever heard of.
So why Pennsylvania? Why not
There's
move to Kokomo, Indiana, right? And you
There's
could,
a
you could
place.
save a shit
There's a
ton of
place called Black Eddy Penn.
Yeah, Upper Black Eddy. Upper Black Eddy.
Upper
not,
Black
not
Eddy.
Black Eddy, Upper Black Eddy.
money. See, we have
Okay.
a white Eddie in our group.
Yeah,
Well, I've heard.
he's all right.
He's a fun guy.
He's a cool guy, man.
We also have Deep Eddy, which is
He's an Italian. He keeps
it's a
telling us to suck his
Austin-based-
spumoni.
Austin-based
yeah, so
brewery,
He sounds like fun.
not a brewery. What's it called when it's for vodka?
Distillery.
Distillery.
Yeah, Deep Eddy.
You just gave Asterios shivers.
Oh man.
Cool.
Drinking.
NIG says, life pro tip, save money by committing tax fraud. That is 100% accurate.
Damn. Also, like, either know how to do stuff or know somebody who does stuff.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that'll save you from, getting derailed.
Why'd you say
Right?
getting like that?
Getting railed? Because I'm Mexican.
My bad.
But that's all I had for that. So,
Nice.
I mean, if you guys have any final thoughts, then we can move on.
I am proud of you. We also, because of your story today, we have revitalized our slogan, which is 50% hobbies, 50% dick jokes, 50% home improvement. So
Oh, yeah. We haven't done home improvement in a long time.
we have not. So you've revitalized the slogan. It works now.
I've also already replaced half of my fence.
Oh, shit.
But
Damn.
I have a small yard, so that's pretty easy.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty big.
How
But
long-
it slopes,
Nah.
right? Does it
Oh,
slope?
the backyard is
Yeah.
pretty big. I meant like just the part you could see from the street.
I got you.
You know?
I got you.
I, like the gate was falling off and shit, so I was like, this got to go.
This got to go.
How long did it take you to close?
Like literally it was literally 2 weeks and 2 days.
Dude, why would you ask him that?
Wait, okay.
Be nice.
It was only about a month, but it was only about a month until we were supposed to close tomorrow. And then that tomorrow, they said, okay, it'll be tomorrow. And then that tomorrow, it was tomorrow. And that was
Day
two
after
weeks
tomorrow.
2 weeks and 2 days of that.
Ugh.
And so like Natalie was taking off work. Like all our shit was in boxes. You know what I mean? I couldn't make
With
a
a
fucking
pot at, with
I
a
couldn't-
pans at.
I couldn't make a grilled cheese sandwich.
It's my gabagool.
You know what I mean? I got fatter because I was eating takeout every single day. We
Oh, no,
lost
takeout
money
every
because of
day.
that.
Oh wow, sounds like a real nightmare.
Yeah, I couldn't even heat up a can of black beans.
Oh shit, Asterios, you got to feel for
No,
that,
that's
right?
my nightmare. This entire episode is going to be horrible flashbacks.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We brought it
I
down.
love
for you.
my black beans. Cause I'm on Weight Watchers. These black beans are 0 points.
Zero, you can eat as many as you want.
Weight Watchers tells you like you can eat unlimited black beans. Just please stay away from candy bars. Like eat all the black beans you want. You eat all the fucking fruit you want. Just don't hurt yourself, for God's sakes.
Dude, you might be able to give him some fitness tips too.
I'll take fitness tips. I hear this podcast 50% fitness tip.
That's
Yeah,
true.
all right,
That's true. I think that's in there.
How many steps have you taken?
Today?
Oh shit.
12.
15.
It's the 12-step program.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm not apologizing to anybody. Like I stalled out on whatever the hell step
skip
that
that one.
was.
Just
I'm
skip
not
it.
saying sorry.
You don't have-
where I had so much fun.
Hey, just skip it. Just skip it and say you did.
You don't have to. You never
I'm
have
not
to say sorry.
apologizing for shit.
You never have to. Don't worry. It's okay.
Just skip
People
it.
should
And,
apologize to me. I don't even know for what. I don't remember. I was pretty blacked out.
Dude, I feel the same way
hey,
sometimes.
I'm
you know?
sorry you didn't have even more fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I got robbed.
I'm sorry that you can't remember the fun. How about that? How much fun you had?
Yeah,
Because you were blacked
I
out.
don't like it either. I want it to be one of those Margaritaville assholes in their 50s running around in a Hawaiian t-shirt, getting stoned on margaritas and shit.
Dude, that's actually who you are when I met you.
Oh,
Exactly,
dude, yeah,
it was
that's
fun.
right.
But you don't remember though.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
I don't remember.
Dude, we had a heartfelt conversation. We sat outside on the patio. I'm just kidding. You ran in. You're
And then I
like,
got kicked out.
No,
yeah,
you-
I remember. And then I got kicked out of that stupid bar.
you ran in. You're like, I have to piss. Like you yelled it
Yeah.
as loud as you could. And we were like,
Yeah.
there's Asterios.
I did have to piss, and I did go pee. And then a guy was vaping in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's Dallas.
That's
That's
what
Dallas
I
for you.
remember the good. See, I remember the good times.
Yeah, that might have been me. Was I
Bathroom
vaping? In the
vaping.
bathroom? Or was
It might
us?
have been you.
It might have been us
Might-
vaping in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh
As a
shit,
unit-
this is Asterios Kokkinos.
As a unit, we're sucking on the same vape.
Yeah, we have like one of those double-sided dildo vapes.
Oh, gross.
All right.
Yeah, I know. All right, you got anything else to say about saving a shit ton of ass ton of money?
Nah, man, that's it. I'm
I
happy.
got something to say.
Oh, shit.
Like what happens when the homeowners listen to this episode of the podcast? Because I mean, clearly this is like a big famous podcast that everybody listens to.
That's true.
Like what
That's true.
happens when this gets back to them that you rip them off?
Well, my last name isn't present, so they can. I don't know that they can actually
Nice.
prove that I
You
am
got
me.
this all figured out.
Right.
It's in the slogan too. It's 50% Soto, 50% Gomez, 50%
No!
home improvement, 50%
Yeah.
comic books.
Also, I think somewhere in our like mission statement or something, there's little tiny fucking text,
Asterisks?
and it
Uh-huh.
says like everything we say is hyperbole. So I think
That's
that
true.
that saves us.
This is all satirical, baby.
Yeah, it's all satirical. Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
hypothetically,
It sure
and,
is.
and whatnot.
Yeah, don't look any deeper into it, but you know what you could look deeper into.
Justyn works at.
Don't say it. You can look even deeper into my eyes as you're giving me some of this sweet vodka.
Another one?
Yeah. Sorry, Asterios.
Get loaded.
We gotta
Get
take.
drunk.
We have to take another pull, buddy. I'm sorry.
I
We
think
have
he's.
to take
I
another
think he's
pull.
trying to get me drunk because you're here, and he wants me to get silly.
destroyed.
We have to, Asterios. It's you understand how the show works at this point. Go
I
ahead.
want to hear people get married and divorced on this in the next 20 minutes.
Raul, will you marry me? I'm already married,
There
but
we go.
Are you watching the stream, by the way, Asterios? Can you see us?
I'm not watching the stream, but I'm sure it's fun.
That's okay. No worries. I just wanted you to. I just wanted to know if you saw what we were doing. We're taking. Part of the show is we take pulls from the shittiest vodka in the world. Like, listen to this. Ready? That's a plastic bottle. You hear that? It's a plastic bottle of Fleischmann's Royal Vodka.
we find the worst vodka we
It's
can
vodka
find.
with natural flavor, which what even is a natural vodka flavor besides like chemicals and Glade candles and shit?
Potato.
No, you see, you would think it'd be potato, but this tastes like if a potato had been cultivated after 8 years. You know what I
Missing the
mean?
beans.
It's like it tastes like dark matter.
And this is all for Jeremy. This is all for Jeremy, son.
But the thing is, you need to fucking drink out of plastic bottles because glass bottles break. Like you drop the plastic bottle, it bounces right back in your hand. The party don't stop.
Yeah.
Oh god, dude, and
I don't
it's
think
so
you
bad.
should be dropping your alcohol.
But Asterios, the funny thing too is
You
that
have
we
to hold it close and tight to your heart.
Alex has this amazing gift. It's also 50% superpowers is our slogan. He has this amazing superpower. He goes out and he finds the worst types of vodka
yeah.
that exist on the planet,
It's
man.
my nose. It's my
And-
nose.
God damn.
Dude, it's rough, man. But we do it for the people. You understand?
Yeah.
Gotta do
culture.
it for the people.
You gotta do it for the people.
Also,
they want
like
this.
now it's become a bit, and you might think like that's a stupid bit, but it's not our fault. It's not our fault. We did it one time just being stupid, and then the chat just wanted us to keep doing it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so we just accepted it, and we're like, well,
the people.
give the people what they want.
Give the people what they want. All right. It's my turn. You little bitch boys.
Bring it.
All right, so today I'm talking about The Last of Us 2, son. Clicker sounds. Clicking, everybody clicking around you, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, yeah.
Perfect.
So let me start off by saying I saw all like the preemptive hate the game was getting, and it's like, but you don't even know what the game's about. And it's like, well, there's leaks, and it's like, but you know the leaks are real, and they're like, no, they're real leaks, and I'm like, okay, well, all right. So I don't know. I did not know where to like place my trust, but I'm always like, for a property that I love, I'm always going to test it out myself. So I was still, no matter what, excited to play the game because I loved the first one.
Has everybody played the first one?
Yeah.
Asterios, did you play the first Last of Us?
No, I'm not playing these games. I didn't play the first one. I didn't play the second one. I'm not gonna run around like end of the world bullshit, raising a daughter, getting over the death of my dad.
Yeah.
The zombies are bad, but the real monster is
Are they
humanity.
humans?
It's just like no. I'm playing the SpongeBob game right now.
I saw that.
It's great.
The Battle for Bikini Bottom, right? Is that what it's called?
Rehydrated.
Oh,
Shit. They remastered the 2003 SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom game. It's a lot of fun.
Oh my God. Well,
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 Rehydrate.
well, it is what it is, I guess. But hey, you've already read all the leaks, so you know exactly what's going on. But I'll tell you, okay,
I
Asterios,
haven't.
imagine a fantastic story. Can you picture it?
Yeah.
That's what this is. Okay, so to give you a little background, so I'm pretty deep into the game, dude.
What?
I'm about 3 hours in.
Yes,
What day?
I'm so game.
What day?
I think the first one. I don't know. I'm in Seattle at this point, right? I got
Okay.
the map. I'm on horseback.
I'm on day 2.
You're on day 2? Okay. I might be around there. I don't know. I'm about 3 hours in.
Wait, so the game is structured by like little like phases? Kind
I
of?
have not seen nighttime. And nope, I haven't seen nighttime at all.
And knowing how slow you go through stuff, then
Did you just call me
guessing,
slow?
I'm guessing that the days are like elongated somehow, right?
It
Fuck,
seems
yes.
as though that is the case. 3 hours of gameplay for me is so far a week because I bought it this time last week, and I've played it for 3
okay.
hours. Yeah.
Oh, it's like you're a dad or something.
Yeah. So 50% dead. I went into it with the mindset that I'm just going to have as much fun with it as I possibly can.
Dude, that's
and
how I-
you know what?
That's how I go into everything.
And you know what?
What? You did?
What?
I did, and
Oh,
I am,
Wow.
and I still am because it's a fun ass game.
Did you see any scissoring yet?
No, not well. There's like implicated scissoring, right? There's like scissoring of minds too.
Ooh.
Because like you can tell like they're in love with each other. It's like will they or won't they? It's like I don't know. And it's
They
like,
will.
They're definitely scissoring like in their minds. Yeah, for sure. But
it's not like in Brokeback Mountain when he spits in his hand.
this is girl Brokeback Mountain for sure. Like this is the gayest game I've ever played in my life, and I love every
Yes,
second of it.
I'm so game.
I love every second of it so far. So there, it has one of like the greatest openings of any game that I have ever played by far. And think about like how amazing the opening was for the first Last of Us, right? Like
I don't remember it.
Asterios, you're probably not
specifically.
gonna play it, but like remember the open.
I remember that. It's like, what's the cargo? And it's like, that's a girl. What?
Yeah, that's part of it, right? But like right
What? I thought this would be a microchip.
yeah, right before the credits roll on the first one. That's when Joel's daughter dies, right? Like he's
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
remember how hard that shit hit?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
That shit hit hard, right? The opening of this is very, very close to that, and then it gets even worse after that.
That was also the first time I've ever played a game where like it starts out and then some shit happens and then all of a sudden a bunch of time has gone by.
Uh-huh.
And like the main like your character that you play as is like old at this point.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's like that's not like I
Stereo.
don't know.
That's not
It's
typical, right?
Yeah.
Like, because he's in his 40s or so, like,
He's
and
like-
he's tired,
he's
he's
all old
gray,
and shit,
he's
yeah.
like, but like he's still out there like maiming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
he's the main guy.
Yeah,
well, I
it
mean, you
doesn't.
you have to in this world.
Yeah,
right?
but also, did you notice like his sprint, like in the first game, his sprint is not as high as like Ellie's, and it's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Dude gets winded. Flappy says, "Don't spoil it, you cunt bitch." He also says, "Justin, are you gonna spoil?" No, I will not, good sir. I do not believe in spoiling. If you spoil the game, you spoil the game. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want to finger bang your crotch. I want to finger bang your heart.
Oh, that's so
But
sweet of you.
the thing
Why
that
would you say that to
happens,
me?
you don't think that was kind of lazy?
Dude. So
That thing
There's-
that happens.
I'm not trying to spoil.
I just
Okay.
once everybody is there, we can talk about it. But it is a major game changing thing that
Or
happens.
should we just say fuck our chats and
Just do it?
Like spoiler alert, and y'all talk about
But the
it.
listeners, like, I don't know, dude. Like, this, to me, like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of morals, right? But I have morals when it comes to this, like, to storytelling,
spoilers.
yeah, to spoilers and shit. So, like,
Yeah. It is kind of like brand new. Also, it's been like
it
a week.
just came out, and it's also,
We'll give it some time.
in my opinion, like, the storytelling aspect, like, Naughty Dog games, right? Like, they came out with Uncharted, they came out with Last of Us. That's probably all they came out with. But, like, they have, like, their ability to tell, like, a meaningful and impactful story is like, second to none. So the way
Whoa,
that they're going,
high praise.
the way it is, yeah, the way that they're going about this, in my opinion, is like it's incredible, right? Because
good.
I'm completely enveloped in the story, and it's also the most controversial thing that they could have ever done, like hands down. Like,
Non-pornic Gaming says they came out with Jack and Daxter. You fucking simp.
I didn't play those. He also said the best opening for any game ever, The Witcher 3 is calling. Was that a pretty good opener?
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
They're not called nice dog.
Yeah, they're not called.
Naughty dog.
Yeah.
You guys are good. Very naughty dog.
Yeah. So the craziest thing about the game is that like critic scores basically straight 10s across the board, universal acclaim, a worthy successor, one of the greatest games ever made, so on and so forth, right? Critics,
but
the
people,
the audience score. So like the Metacritic score is like a 94 out of 100.
Yeah,
so
but how many of them are like born again Christians or something? Or not the born
What
again
the hell?
ones, but just the Christians.
Yes, sir. What's up?
No, I said that's a good question.
Oh yeah. I know.
Good question.
I know. So like the ratio, right? Like the positive scores 40,478. The negative scores 51,000, dude.
Whoa.
It has a user score of 4.8. Generally,
What?
which means generally unfavorable. So like the game is being review bombed, which you know what that is, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Well, no, but tell me.
it's just out of spite. You know, like they're just doing it out of spite because
Yeah.
they're not happy with it, right?
Yeah.
But there are also some kind of valid points in here too from people that actually like the game. Like they're so divided. The critics absolutely adore the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on that side too because like the storytelling aspect is incredible. Like it's immaculate.
Like for me, I think any of the negative reviews that have to do with lesbians or
Yeah!
transsexuals,
Yeah.
like just who gives a shit, you know?
Yeah.
If it's affecting the gameplay or affecting
Which
the
is
actual
not-
storytelling, like if her being a lesbian infringes upon, like, you know, it kind of goes back to like when I talked about
Like a side mission
Wait,
is
are those the-
a
feminism.
side mission is getting a pixie haircut.
Yes, exactly. It's like I said when we were talking about feminism in movies and how if they like throw it in your face like Ghostbuster, it's annoying. But if they just like let a powerful woman be a powerful woman, then it's cool. Like
If it's
Wonder
organic,
Woman.
then it's fine.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. They weren't like shoving feminism down your face, but it's inherently feminist because she's just a badass woman.
She's a bad
You know
bitch,
what I mean?
is what you call
But
her.
like, yeah, in fucking Ghostbusters, it was just like shoved down your throat, and it's like nobody likes this. My wife didn't even like it.
Oh, damn.
And she is, in fact, a woman. But so yeah, like if they're not shoving it down your throat that like, oh, Ellie's a lesbian and it's so it affects
Spoiler.
to the point where it affects the storyline, then like who gives a shit, bruh?
Are those the complaints?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'll just to lay it out one more time. A bunch of leaks happened, and people found out there was a trans character in it. People found out that the main character was a lesbian, and all of a sudden, like a small but significant portion of the internet started going nuts, criticizing the game for being too woke, for being SJW bait, even though no one had played it yet. But then the game comes out, and it's the fastest selling PlayStation 4 game of all time. I believe I
beat Final
I
Fantasy
hear it.
VII.
Yeah, it like just beat the most recent fastest selling game. So it's kind of like yeah, there's always going to be loud assholes complaining about something, and the trick is just to ignore them. It's like, oh, are they going to review bomb this thing? Oh, yeah, okay, let these kids punch themselves out. Are they going to complain about this and make a million YouTube videos? Like, yeah, whatever. And then everybody plays the game. Everybody finds out the game is like pretty good. And then all these angry inner assholes, they don't like eat the loss. They don't come out and go, we were wrong.
Just double down.
They just find the next thing to be angry about, and it's kind of like the thing is like they are angry, and they just find a new thing to attach that anger to every month.
Yeah, like I can get where some of the anger comes from, and it's from like
But they didn't play the fucking game. Like, that's the thing. Like, if I described Casablanca to you as like a movie where like a short piece of shit runs a casino bad, and then
I
the
hate
Nazi
that.
comes
I hate
in.
it already.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Where's
like,
my
it's
review
like
bombing site?
Right, like if I described the original Ghostbusters to you as like a bunch of failed college professors become ghost exterminators, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, and they go around in a ghost catching car, and then at the end they gotta fight a big marshmallow man. You'd be like, "This movie sucks dick."
Yeah, I think
But
I would
then
ask
see
you,
the
does it
original
have-
Ghostbusters and rules.
I would probably ask you if you proposed that to me if it had a catchy thing song or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I would be-
Yeah. Let's see. Not Important Gaming says Ellie was confirmed a lesbian in fucking 2012, and he also says the game is mediocre at best.
Yeah, but
I
I think-
believe he's probably finished it by this point.
Probably because anyways, I don't want to address anything, but
Well, I mean, like, I trust his,
Have you played the game?
so not important. Well, I mean, like, they have like I believe he's probably finished it, and like, I trust his opinion on certain things too. He's not
Yeah.
he's not the type of guy to like review bomb it just because like there's a trans character, because there's a lesbian character, or whatever. Like,
But he also says I would call it good if it weren't the sequel to one of the best stories in gaming ever.
what does that mean?
So that's
Well, that'll fucking
Because
happen.
it's so, the first one was
it's
so,
so
good.
good.
Maybe
Like,
the second couldn't live up to. So far, like there's a missing aspect to the second one that inherently is missing from the first one. Like, so it's like, yeah, so far it's not 100% living up to it, but it's also different enough, and there's so many more like widespread, far-reaching implications that happen in the second one that make me just want to dive in even deeper to see how this is a continuation of the story as a whole. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
but
'cause this one's
Yeah, I
kind of
get it.
direct to where you know what's going to happen if you've already gotten to that point.
yeah.
So that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
to me, that's how I am right
I
now.
know what I'm playing. Like, I know what I'm getting into, but I have to live through it. Like, I've got to be able to see this thing through, because I want the same thing Ellie wants, like, more than anything, right? So it's in my opinion, so far, it's a fantastic game. Like, the storytelling aspect of it is incredible. Like, there are some great new mechanics that they throw into the game too. Like, the gameplay is exactly what you remember from the first one. It's a little
Yeah.
sped up. It's a little bit more fluid. Like, cool stuff
Stealthier.
like that. Like, they just
Like,
improved on the
better.
formula. Yeah. One thing that sucks, that really sucks.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Wait, 3, 2, 1.
No
No,
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
Yeah, the multiplayer is pretty cool.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother. I'm so sad about it, man,
yeah.
because the multiplayer in the first one, we stayed
multiplayer
up.
was a sleeper, bro.
Dude, we
People
stayed up to
didn't
like
know
3,
that
4 in the morning, like with all our buddies just playing that shit.
the multiplayer was so badass.
It was so good. So good. And it's not here. Like, it's not on this one. And it would have been so good on this one, because they added new mechanics to it that
Yeah.
are like, whoa, I wish I had this in the first
F's
one.
in the chat. you
F's
know?
in the chat. Let's get some F's in the chat. Let's get some eggplants in the chat too. NIG says, I felt like they didn't innovate in gameplay enough. I felt like, yeah, they could have probably taken like more leaps and bounds with it, but like the innovations that they had were like, now they're necessary. Like, now I can't imagine going back to the first one
I
without
see
some
what
of
you're
these
saying.
innovations,
Yeah.
right? Like, I didn't know I needed them, but when I have them, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, this is
Yeah.
good. Like, and it's fluid too. Like, it doesn't drop frames like the original one does. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's such a, in my opinion so far, such a great damn game. And I'm so excited that I bought it. I'm so excited to see this whole thing through. And like, the review bombing and shit that it's getting, I get it. You mess with the story, you mess with the characters. Naturally, you're not going to be able to please everybody, but I just didn't see like this many people going after it, because it's widespread, man. Look at all this. There's more review bombs than there are like actual positive reviews.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But I think it goes back to what Alex said, or whoever said it, because it's going off of the best game, one of the best games or stories ever made.
Yeah.
It's hard to live up to.
Sure. And I can see how,
But,
like, so far it might not be doing that, but it's not. You
I-
can't just
yeah.
compare the two, because it's
I don't
it's
judge things like that.
Well, it's
Yeah,
you have to wait. In my opinion, you have to wait till it's done. Like, you
Yeah.
have to view the story as a whole,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, is this sequel so far not as good as the original was? No, not yet. But like, I guess, like, from playing all the way through the first one, from getting as far as I am into the second one, it just feels like a continuation, and I'm loving the journey so far. Like, I'm taking it as a whole.
It's like the new Star Wars trilogy. Ass.
No, so like this might be a continuation
What?
of me being Gandalf the Gray Area.
I mean, look at him.
But I don't know. I don't understand like the incessant need to just compare things. So like why does it, just because first one was so good, if the second one's really good, but it's not as good as the first one, then now it has like a negative take on it.
Yeah.
It's like, it can still be an amazing game. Like, just because it doesn't like live up to what the first one did isn't a negative check against it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can do that. Asterios, I know you haven't played
Yep.
the games, but I know you haven't played
I
the games.
played it. I read all the spoilers. I know everything that happened.
Yeah, you've
and
been-
it's like
That counts.
And it's like, yeah, I get it. I mean, unless a sequel is significantly better, it's always going to be considered worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't. Knowing it, like that's the thing with high expectations, and obviously this game had incredibly high expectations. You know, if people aren't as into it as the first, it's like, well, I mean, are we into anything as much as we're into that first game? Like, that game was insane. And again, I never played it.
So yeah,
It's so
I guess-
sad.
I guess to that point, if I try to think on like what is a sequel but that's better than the original, the first thing my mind jumps to is probably 40 years old now, 30 years old now, is Empire. You know, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
What?
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, okay. I was
I
like,
was
the
like,
show? Or?
No.
That was 30 years ago?
Yeah, that's like if I try to think of something that is like a sequel that's better than the original, that's the first thing I think of.
Well, some people like
Yeah, and
Star
then
Wars
Godfather 2.
Yeah?
Yep.
I like The Godfather.
also
Aliens?
old.
Aliens?
I like Godfather.
Also-
better.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
old shit, yeah. Oh, The Thing? The reboot?
Oh, I never saw
Pretty
it.
good.
I never saw
No,
it.
it was ass.
I played,
it was so terrible. It was
I played
terrible.
the PS2 game, The Thing.
What the hell? They had a
Yeah.
PS2 game?
Yeah, you had to manage a
What the
party,
hell?
and they would get all scared and think that you're the thing. So you had to like give them items to like make them trust you more.
That
do
sounds
the
like
blood thing?
extortion.
Huh?
Did you do the blood thing?
Blood thing? What are you talking about?
Like you test the blood, like
Yeah.
you burn it,
Oh no.
and if it like
Oh, it's him.
squeals, yeah, it's like he's the thing.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't in that game. But like you know,
I like how
you
the
have like
faculty
little
was the
like
thing
first
3.
aid kits and bullets and shit.
Yeah.
So you could be like, oh, you look like you're getting untrustworthy. So here, hold a med kit, and he holds it. He's like, oh, I trust you more.
now I
now."
feel more safe
You know, if
now.
you're the thing, you wouldn't give me the med kit.
That's true.
But instead of blood, you got to do drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's also scary because you don't know who is the thing. So
Okay. Maybe I should play that shit. Jeremy should have played that shit last night.
yeah, it's a
sounds fun.
PlayStation 2 game though, so it's kind of like janky. It's kind of
gotta be on
janky.
Steam, right?
By
I don't know.
today's
I don't know how that
standards.
works, yeah. That's all I had for it though. Like so far, The Last of Us 2 is, in my opinion, great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The opening of this game like has like such a like there's so many feels, you know what I mean? Like there's so many feels, and then like when the big thing happens that really kickstarts the story, it's like holy shit. Oh, wait, you don't like it, right? Is that what you said?
It's not I don't like it. It's just I feel like that part was lazy.
Lazy?
Because now I see what's going to happen. Like, I already know, like, what's going to lead up to it,
Yeah.
what the whole story is. It's
What if
just
there's twists?
No, I mean, there's going to be twists and everything, but...
It's not about the end, it's about the journey. You little
I'll
bitch.
twist
No,
your
I'm,
You know what I
I'm,
mean?
I'm optimistic.
Okay.
Like, I'm not hating on it. It's just like...
But it inherently cannot be lazy at that point because you still don't know why it happened. You know?
I think you know. I mean, I think I know.
I don't know. I mean, like, I know that,
Yeah.
you know, based off of everything that's been going on,
I
like,
just don't
yeah,
know
they
why
crossed
that-
a lot of people,
yeah.
but yeah, I don't know.
NIG says the events that lead up to the event don't make sense. I love how we're talking in spoiler free.
I know, like, we're doing pretty good at that, too.
Yeah. You
No,
know,
I want to say it, but I just...
I know.
It's too early.
Once it gets to that point, like,
Hopefully by the next time
I trust
come
them
back, I'm
enough.
done.
I trust them enough to lay the story out and to make it make sense and for there to be like this ultimate payoff. I don't know if it's coming, but that's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's see. The person wouldn't have done the things he did. I guess we'll see.
all right. Yeah.
I guess we'll see. I'm excited.
I guess my thing is it's all based off what happened, you know? With
I
the
don't-
first one, it was like...
I don't think the spoiler free talk is very entertaining for the audio listeners.
No, they'll get it. They'll be fine.
Do you want to talk
Yeah.
about spoilers?
So no, hell no, man. I would love to, but that's my only moral is spoilers. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, you know,
Yeah,
the thing
but
about the...
that's true, though. I mean,
and
you know, if you think
said
about the
that
thing.
The thing.
All right,
That
so
thing.
that's all I had. Asterios, did you have anything else, my man? Anything you want to go over?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing that I would say about The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2 is like, so the theme of both games is like, whoa, killing, am I right? Like, killing sucks. Like, killing's wrong. Like, you shouldn't kill. Like, we all don't we all kill? And isn't it? At the
Hey,
end
is he
of the
killing
day,
over there?
Isn't it weird to kill? And it's like. But by the way, have fun for 90 hours, like running around killing clickers and killing things and trying not to get killed and
Yeah.
conserving your ammo so you could kill and doing a lot of killing. But then it's like, oh man, killing, right? Morality, right, bro?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a stoner trying to teach you a moral lesson. And it's kind of like, so the point is killing is wrong? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Why don't you just write that down on a napkin and hand it to me and save me $120?
NIG
Yeah.
says, sure, but the first one handled that theme well, and this one shoves it in your face.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah? I guess I haven't gotten there yet. Like so far, I'm still like in pure vengeance mode.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
I'm gonna
it's
kill
just-
everything.
It's just like
Clickers, boomers.
I just don't know how to explain it. The whole time I'm like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So like, can we get there? That's how I feel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like it's dragging on.
Yeah,
Like, I don't see I get the moral. I've seen The Walking Dead, right? I get the moral conundrum of killing human beings.
Did you see
What?
Speaking of that,
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Did you see?
So yeah, The Walking Dead's coming back. The comic book is coming back for like a special like Negan special or whatever, a
Whoa,
couple of issues.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's my Negan. You know?
That's cool.
Yeah. So, which is super exciting because the comic book is amazing. But like, I get it. Like I get like the whole aspect of like, I don't know, you got to balance like survival with like morals. But it's like, how do morals really exist in this world? And it's like, well, if we exist without morals, then we're just animals and we're no better than the zombies that have taken over. Like I get it. I get the whole aspect of it. So like, I just want to see how they handle that, right?
Yeah.
So from what Jeremy's saying, it's pretty like heavy-fisted, which I don't really like that type of stuff. Like I don't like being force-fed, that kind of stuff, but I also haven't gotten there myself to see if that's the case. He said, Justin,
but-
did you know that when you kill people, other people get upset? Did you know people have lives as well? Feel bad about the things we made you did. That's true.
Yeah, but he also likes real like jarring type.
Cross. I still haven't read it.
shit,
Jeremy, I'm
you
sorry.
know,
I
so
still
it's
haven't read it. I'm going to read it, I promise. There's like a comic he told us about called Crossed. Asterios, have you heard of that?
Oh, Crossed is
Yeah.
that's the I forget who wrote that, but that's the like the FBI story on the Native American reservation.
Yes.
Wait.
No. We're talking about something else.
No, it's like a zombie thing. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Asterios is a big jokester, so he might be joking.
That sounds like
No, I'm thinking of. I'll look up what I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay,
No, you're
okay,
you
okay.
guys keep
Is
talking.
that
Okay.
a movie or a comic that you're thinking of?
It's a.
That
it's
sounds
a
like Wind
comic
River.
book. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a comic called Scalped, which is
Oh,
by
shit.
Jason Aaron, which is like the real story of a Native American activist who was arrested for the murder of 2 FBI agents in a reservation shootout in 1975.
Dude,
Oh, I've heard about this.
I think this might be a reboot because it's about zombies that incessantly want to kill people and maim them.
Oh, it could be. No, they sound similar.
Sounds
no,
like
they
the
sound,
same
they
thing.
sound,
That
they might
might
be
be what it
related.
is, yeah.
I mean, like this Negan comic, like. Does Kirkman just want to buy a boat? Like, why is it, like, he made such a big deal about, like, I'm done with The Walking Dead. It's over. And he's like, oops, I forgot I got to pay my utility bill. Negan's up to no good with a baseball bat. Whoa.
Yeah, like I like the idea because like I read the comic all the way through. It was great, and I was like, oh man, I can't believe it ended. But then he's like, oh, I'm coming back. I'm gonna make a Negan sequel or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, you don't really know what happened to Negan at the end of the comic book, so it's like,
No, you
Yeah, I
will.
remember I asked
you
you.
know, like it's calling to me. Like I feel like my heart has a hand and an arm and a forearm and bones, and it's reaching out. It's like, give me that comic so I can soak it in, so I can get just a little taste. Please, Mr. Kirkman, give me a taste. Let me have a taste of that, please.
Oh, see, the thing is, I'll read the comic, but it's just like, he made such a big deal about ending it. Like, what did he end it 9 months ago?
Yeah,
Like,
it
he's
wasn't
already
that
coming
long ago.
back?
Yeah,
Nah,
I know.
it's time.
I know it wasn't that long ago. I heard something like he's doing it for like the comic industry, like for small comic book shops right now because of COVID. Like apparently, like he's.
That I like. That actually makes a ton of sense.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so. But like, please don't compromise the integrity of the story just to try and help small businesses out. I want to be entertained, right? Like I want the storytelling to be great, and I don't want you to jeopardize that with like your goddamn incessant need to help people. Like I get it, but just make sure that it's good. You know, put out something good, and I'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, that's all I had for today. I'm loving it
Hell
so
yeah.
far, man. I'm loving it so far. Asterios, my man, where can we find you?
Well, if you want to hear more of me yelling and screaming, you can listen to the loudest podcast. You can find it on iTunes and Spotify and YouTube, wherever there's a goddamn podcast. You can hear the loudest podcast. It's a show. We call it like audio shit posting for edgy teens. We just discussed whatever dumb bullshit on the internet happened this week. Like last week, we got into the big debate over was it MILF IHOP
Yeah.
versus
Goth
Fanboy
Denny's.
Arby's?
Goth Denny's, right? And you're like, oh, they're just gonna cry into their sleeves. Like, there's not gonna be egg in those sleeves. It's gonna be
Asterios,
tears and blood.
Are you allowed to say the words "big debate" next to each other?
Huh?
I don't know. Never
What?
mind.
That's okay. And what else? And I'm also on YouTube. You go to youtube.com/stereos. You can find me. And that's it. Thanks for having me on, boys.
All right, buddy. We
Yeah.
appreciate having you back on. You take care. We'll get you back on sometime soon. All right.
Peace out.
Take care, buddy.
See you, man.
Bye.
Just as mysteriously as he showed up.
Oh, we didn't get him to say we're better than the opioid crisis again.
Shit, I need to make that a soundbite, dude. That was like a year ago.
Yeah, I guess so.
I really wanted to make his soundbite.
where does the time
too.
go,
I
man?
know, right? You know what his soundbite was? It was like, I think I would take the semen.
Oh,
It was gonna be perfect. God damn it.
do I have
Recrossed,
one?
dude. I promise
I
you,
don't
I
know.
will. Don't know why I keep forgetting. I mean, I'm just like a forgetful kind of guy. You know what I mean? You can't really hold me accountable. You can't hold me accountable for that. You know?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Who are you talking to? Me? I don't know.
Oh, again? But the show's over.
Yeah.
All right.
We can find a way to divide it up somehow.
By two? Just yell two?
You don't want some?
Grab my
Okay.
folds. Grab my terry folds.
Oh my god.
Grab my foldy flaps.
I didn't mean to hit your teeth. I was trying to like conserve.
He has soft teeth.
Terry folds.
You know that.
Grab my foldy holds. Grab my terry flaps. In my terry folds.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You know I have soft teeth.
Yes, you
How dare you.
did.
You gotta touch
You're
him.
mean.
My terry folds.
There it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Terry folds.
Throw that bitch out.
Throw that bitch out, dude. Dude, I slammed it right into his teeth, dude. Y'all kissed. I'm sorry.
You're rude.
I didn't mean to do it. To you, I did, but not to him. Oh, look at that. Guys, look, Fleischmann's officially done. Please don't ever buy this again. Please find something worse.
I'll buy that one.
Dude, there's got to be something worse out there, right? Like, it seems inconceivable that
gonna
there
be
would
hard
be
to find
something,
it.
right? But there's got to be.
I'll just keep looking.
You know? There's a little bit left in here. Let me go ahead and just...
You gotta hit your teeth though.
Oh, that drop went straight to the back of my throat.
So yeah, that was fun. Fun as always.
Oh, yeah, it was. I missed that guy.
Yeah, I
You
hope
know what I mean?
Asterios had fun. I always think that I'm like, is he having fun? I don't know.
That is the exact reason why I'm genuinely terrified to invite Dick Masterson onto the show. Because, like, what if he comes on? He's like, that's boring. And I'm like, no!
Oh, yeah.
God, that'd be the worst thing you could say to me.
He'll start yelling. I don't care. He'd rage about what we're talking about.
Oh, dude, I would love that shit. Yeah, go ahead and rage. Dick, go ahead and rage. Yeah. I've been talking to him
really?
on Snapchat, too. And, like,
Oh, really?
I really want to be like, you want to come on the show? Like, hey, can we come on the show? But I'm just like, I don't know if we're up to it. I don't know if I'm up to it. Like, I know you do
Yeah.
fine, but I'm just like, oh, would I be nervous?
I mean,
don't
like,
know.
I do fine though. I think most of the time. Okay, so here's the issue that I have with Skype calls in general.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it's so much easier to talk over each other and like ruin everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed that anytime we have somebody on the
Discord or
on
Skype.
Discord or something, yeah,
Fabi says, just do it, pussy.
I pull.
That's a good point.
I pull back a lot, you know, and it's like I'm pulling back because I want the audio to sound good, and I know that like
airwaves
if,
clean.
If me and you talk over each other, we can hear it better.
Yeah.
Than if we talk over him, we can't hear him at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
it dips
because of the
out,
nature
yeah.
of the yeah. So I don't know. That's just an issue I have personally, and I note that anytime anybody's on there, I'm like way more reserved because I'm trying to like let everything be heard.
Which I
properly
think
and
is
shit.
it's the way it's
Herded.
supposed to be. And like
Yeah, but I
Asterios
want to
is
jump
doing
in
this-
and talk over people.
I agree, man. You know what I mean? Like I got a button for that.
Go over here.
You know what I mean? That's my opinion.
Yeah, over here.
All right, you boys. Let's see who we calling a cunt. The dick guy, Beth Doe.
Dick man.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's
I
pretty
actually
good.
forgot to say something when you were doing your.
What were you gonna say?
Your interest.
Uh-huh.
HBO is gonna do a series.
Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I am
A Last of Us series.
stoked for that. Yep.
Same writers as the Chernobyl series.
Is it gonna have Joel in it?
Yes.
Honestly, that might be my qualm with Last
I
of Us
would
2 is
think
that there was
so.
no Joel. Like,
What?
Like bring him back to life. You know
What?
what?
You don't think Joel's in Last of Us 2?
He's not. He
What?
is.
What the
Huh?
heck? Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Yeah, of course he's in it.
Didn't he die?
Well, Ellie is like the main character. Like you played as Ellie in the first one too for
Juno.
a little bit, and it's like Juno,
Yeah.
and like this game kind of like expands on that, but no, they're like it's the cast of characters that you know.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
You know what I'm saying? God, I hope you know what I'm saying.
I just thought since he was dead, like,
Why do you
this
think
is in the future.
Why do you think he's dead?
Didn't he die? I thought he died.
in the first one?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, you're thinking about whenever she had to take care of him in the
that's when you play as her.
that storm like
No,
that.
I thought at the very end he gets gunned down.
No, he guns everybody else down, saves Ellie. They're driving back to, is it Seattle?
Yeah.
I think they're driving back to
Yeah.
Seattle, and she's like,
Okay, I remember that.
yeah, and she's like, she goes, so she was like, so you're telling me that they
just let me go?
They just let me go, like they couldn't,
Yeah, I
they
remember
couldn't
that.
use me or whatever. And then that's when he lies to her. He's like, yep, that's exactly what happened. And that's when the story ends.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where
So
it ends?
it
It
Yeah,
ends
it's
right
a-
there, like black screen right
Why
there.
did I think he died then?
I thought when we played the first game, I thought he died because he had gotten shot, and then it's like a season later or whatever, like it's a blizzard outside, and you're playing as Ellie and you're hunting a rabbit or whatever, and then
Yeah,
you take it back
I remember that he's fine
to
after that.
Joel in
Yeah.
in a comatose state
Yeah.
because like
I know, I remember all that, but I thought that at the very end something happens. Or maybe it eluded. Did it elude?
no because they
Not even at all?
no
Okay.
they because they had made it back to the Seattle safe zone or whatever.
Oh, cool. Well, then I guess I'll just,
You
go-
should probably
really
just
thought he was
you should
trolling.
probably just shut the
I
hell
really
up.
thought he
You're
was
just
trolling.
lying.
Yeah,
You're just
just
a
go
big
fuck
liar.
myself.
Hey, what could go wrong? Hey, we're ready for the world favorite segment.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? What could go wrong if I
Yeah.
swing or something about swinging and there's a swing and here he goes, he's swinging.
don't hold
Well,
on too
there's
long.
water, so it's okay.
He's going to hold on too long.
I always
already
forget to
know.
read the title.
He's going to hold on too long or not
hold
long
on.
enough?
I think he's just going to swing. I think everything is going to be okay, right?
I think
Okay.
I know what's gonna happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Bro.
That was way long.
Bro, what happened, buddy? Way long.
He swung like Tarzan.
I mean, but look at his form though. That's a good hunched over dog throwing up form. You know, like I figured this guy would be perfectly
he
fine.
looks like
So
he
look-
knows how to do stuff.
Yeah.
He does a flip, actually.
So he's on
Yeah.
a bridge, underneath a bridge, right? There he goes. He flips.
Look, 10, 10, 10, 10, and no water. He just missed the water. That's all.
He completely missed the water and landed on like that cement platform.
The hard.
He did a flip and fell from probably 20 feet
Yeah, that's-
onto concrete.
It's not good. He's done that before because you could tell like he had confidence.
Yeah, I'm-
flipping up as high as he could.
Gainer.
Gainer.
He looked cool doing it though.
Broke spine. He says broke spine. Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. Oh, that game is so good, dude.
Dance Revolution?
He also says coma toes.
Gross.
Oh, check this out. 4 years of university for one proud moment.
Is this our
I
cringe?
hope you're ready for this. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Playing.
Look at that.
play.
Jewett.
Okay.
Jewett. That's funny.
Julie Jerkoff. Jerkoff.
All right. I think we all saw it coming, right?
Again,
Jacqueline Jewett.
look at her face. Look at her face.
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me, Kirkhoff.
She's like, I gotta say it.
Oh God. Oh man.
Julie Jerkoff. Hey, you know what? I bet you that she like resurfaced like this horrible fucking bullying, like PTSD from when she was a child riding the bus every day or something.
Hey, jerk off.
Yeah.
She's like, it's
It's
finally over.
It's Kirkhoff. Yeah, I know, right? She's like, I'm at college. Nobody cares about stuff like that. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to have funny names.
And I'm kind of good at lip reading. I can't specifically tell what she says, but it looks like she goes, "Oh no!"
Did she really? Let's see.
Like
Jacqueline
look
Jewett.
closely.
Julie Jerkoff. Forgive me,
no.
Kirkhoff.
Oh yeah.
She goes, "Oh no!"
Oh yeah. Oh, that poor.
It'd be so funny if somebody in the background just dying laughing.
That's what I would do.
But I mean, in the audio, you hear the crowd fucking laughing.
Oh, that's true, dude. Oh, hey, what could go wrong when I tried to be a Jedi? Jedi scum.
Near.
Oh,
They got
oh.
2x4s.
There he goes.
Why do they both have 2x4s?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
You better get out of here.
Okay, one of them is.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I wish it showed the end of the video because I
man,
feel like he
that
pummeled
end
him
too soon,
I
yeah.
feel like he glenned him, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jif said in too soon.
I know, right?
You know where you fucked up though? Like he was trying to wield it like the double saber, like fucking Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
You know what I mean? It's like it's not long enough, bro. You know?
Jeremy's got a really good point, and that's exactly what I'm about to do.
What you about to do, bro?
I'm gonna go ahead and put
the music
on real quick.
Yeah, let's go.
He's even wearing red.
Dude, it's so good. Dude, why the fuck is that lady trying to break it up? Oh yeah, so what happened? We
You're like, where I stopped it? That's perfect.
Okay, so these two guys are about to duel with fucking 2x4s, and it doesn't look like a friendly game of grab ass. And then one of them drops his saber, so he's like, "Oh shit, let me run away." But he's also like sagging really bad, and the other guy's like, "Oh, you dropped your saber, I'm gonna get your ass." And he tries to run away, and
Oh, why'd he drop it?
Because he's fucking twisting it around. Like,
Yeah, he's like spinning it around.
He's like, "Hiya!" Oh shit!
Oh shit, he runs, but boom, he's looking back, and he trips over a cone and fucking face plants, and the other guy's about to deliver an overhead strike to his fucking face.
Did you
bro.
see the way
Epon, son? He's about to hit him with the fucking Epon,
You
son.
see the way that he looked up too? Like he looked up like he's like, death is coming. Like he
Yeah.
knows what
Yeah,
he did.
he was also running away like this, like.
Dude, I found some pretty good ones this week, man. Reddit was just like on fire. You know what I'm saying, boy?
Look at Reddit doing what it do.
Reddit doing what it do. Took long enough. Hey, what could go wrong if I ride my bike into the mayor? I completely forgot about this one. This one's
Wat is
great.
een feesten?
Wel, we gaan er vandaag vanuit dat dat
Flapjack.
evenementen zijn die terug zullen kunnen doen.
So,
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
Is that a security?
It's Flapjack's dad rode up on the bike. So it's the mayor of the Netherlands, right? Like and
Yeah,
he said
yeah.
he's like, oh, it's the eighth kont, right? And then
Yeah,
they're like,
eighth kont.
yeah, and so like he's doing like an interview, and you can see it from a mile away. This guy is riding up on a bike, like intently just like staring, like you see how his head doesn't move or anything. He's just going straight, and he rides straight into the mayor.
And he says, "Eight kont."
He says, yeah. And then, like, I guess, like, the bodyguard walks up and he just shoves him and he falls over like a domino. Like, he doesn't even try to protect himself.
Flapjack says, "That's Dutch. No joke. They're talking Dutch.
Okay.
We get it. We heard it. We know it's fucking
Dude
Netherlands."
goes down like a sack of potatoes. Father, no! I've seen, okay, so, Flappy, I want you to go ahead and translate this for us. Ready? Here we go.
Wat is een feesten?
Wel, we gaan er vandaag vanuit dat dat evenementen zijn die terug zullen kunnen doen.
Throw him like a
It almost
bully.
sounded like he said, what the hell? Did you hear that? Listen
Wat
to
is
the end.
een feesten?
Wel, we gaan
Watch.
er vandaag vanuit dat dat evenementen zijn die terug zullen kunnen doen.
What the hell? Oh, shit. That's
Also,
so great.
I don't know why, but I want to fight the guy in the polo.
The one that pushed
With
him
the
over,
shades?
right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I
'Cause
hate
he threw him like a
bodyguards.
bully.
I hate bodyguards, man. You know what I mean?
I know,
Just like,
but
let me have all my
but
fun.
I get it. Like, don't fucking ride your bike into the mirror. But also, like, I don't know.
He's
just something
old.
about him. I just get a vibe, you know?
Flappy says, never mind, it's Belgium. They also talk Dutch, but retarded.
Wow, you used the I would.
Use the I would. All right, and that's big ass episode 139, son. If you want to find
Damn,
us,
we did it.
you can find us at idiotsyncratic.show. You can give us money at
Dot show.
patreon.com/idiotsyncratic. Here's idiotsyncratic.show. If you're watching the video, check it out.
I love it. I want it. I need it.
There's the panels. There's the Discord.
Panels,
There's the Twitch chat right there. There's
Everything
the Fire
you need.
Res feed. Everything that you need is right there. You can donate your money. You can save $9,000 like Alex, and you can give us that $9,000
Yeah,
because you
give it to
saved
me.
it and you were already ready to spend it. So it's like you shouldn't even have it to begin with because you were already
Or you
expecting
can
not
give
to
me
have it.
half.
Yeah.
4,500.
No, you give us the whole thing. We'll split it in half or
We'll
something
do
like
that,
that.
yeah.
We'll figure out the math. I get like 8,000, something like that. I don't know. And then you can also check us out at Twitch, twitch.tv/idiotsyncratic podcast. We are live every single Sunday around 10:30 a.m. CST, son. We got a
Yes, son.
a wacky cast of kooky
A
characters.
khaki cast of
Khaki waxed of kooky characters is what I was trying to say. That come on the
calipers.
show. We have some fun people. These people are very fun. I hear that the fun is okay. They come on the show.
Yeah.
Nobody can
Yeah.
believe it. You know.
Yeah, they all
Okay.
they have their little like sub personas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
They,
like it's-
they imbue when they come on our
It's
show.
strange, right?
It's like we bring out the worst in people.
Yes, and you know our sister podcast, Not Important Gaming Podcast, said it. They said it. They said it the best way possible. They said that we're a bad influence on people.
Fucking brainless.
They also said that, so I don't know what if I can agree with what they're
I
saying.
mean, we definitely
'cause-
influence them. We influence them hard.
Yeah.
Because like every time I watch their stream, it's like they can't go like an iota of time without without some kind of reference to like some shit that we did.
And I don't even know if it's like exclusively us influencing them, but if it's like the rage and hate that everybody has, like we allow them the opportunity to just bring it out, right? Like it's
also
it's
exclusively,
right? Yeah. So it's liberating.
It's also
I
like
can
just
finally
us, you know.
I mean, we have 100% to do with it. Eat my booty hole, Alex. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So. Also check them out. Big ass episode 100 they just had. I'm so proud of them. Monumental accomplishment. It is the Not Important Gaming Podcast on Twitch, on YouTube. It's
Gay. What are they talking about?
Gaming Important on Twitter, I think. They talk about games, right?
Talk about game. Wait,
yeah,
hold
gaming.
on. Hey Reed, what do you guys talk about?
Games.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Did you see him do that on the stream though?
What?
Last night?
Oh,
Yeah, he put his shirt over his head. He goes, games.
Oh no, I didn't see that part.
All right, so check him out. Raul, where can we find you, my big little boy?
Twitter.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Real quick, before that. The Chuck Dick is now a fucking staple of their show.
Good. It needs to be.
Like Reed at one point was like, "Can we get some Chuck Dicks in the chat?" So now it's a chat thing.
Hell yeah. Jeremy says, not imp GP on Twitch. Check their asses out for big 101 next Saturday, man.
Yeah. Okay, where can we find you?
On Instagram and Twitter, Rulix_19.
Rulix.
On Snapchat, Rulix9.
Okay, so is that like
I have two personas.
like a Rolex?
It's like a
Yeah.
Rolex.
It's supposed to be, or yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm rich.
But he's Rue.
But you
Rulix.
rent a house though. You don't own a house, so I don't know.
Not
if you're
yet.
Rich. Yeah.
Next year.
Next year.
hopefully.
Okay, so you have to wait. You got to save up the money to wait to buy a house. It doesn't seem like a very rich thing to do to me.
Fix your credit and shit. Get rid of your debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dye your hair.
Say bye to your mom.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
You ain't never gonna see her again, dude.
Yeah.
Buying a house. That's all that works. Leave the nest. Burn the nest down.
Cacao.